Hey everybody, Chuck here with Barely Battle Ready. I wanted to redo the intro for this particular battle report due to some audio technical difficulties that we ran into at the beginning of the video. So unfortunately, the interview with the two players, Aaron and Nathan, the audio was unusable. We sounded like dying robots. So here I am to give you a kind of a recap of the two army lists. So without further ado, Nathan's army list was running triple detachment, all are freebooters. It is running the double beast boss on Squigosaur along with the War Trike as the warlord. It is also running the double kill rig, Dakajet, and the other slew of Ork vehicles that are present in a lot of Ork lists out there today, to include the Mega Scrapjet as well as the Shock Jump Dragstas. There is a bunch of infantry, of course, everything from commandos to storm boys, some truck boys, and beast naga boys as well, that kind of round out the Ork list. So it is one that is looking for board control. As you will see, it becomes very important later in the game, and also has quite a bit of punch to it, whether it is through the massive amounts of shooting, and some of the vehicles are actually pretty good in close combat as well. As far as the Grey Knights go, Aaron was running a battalion detachment, just a single detachment of the Brotherhood of Rapiers, and has included the Grandmaster in Nemesis Dread Knight armor, which is his warlord. He has a Brotherhood Librarian, which is the Mortal Wounds spam, and then also has Kalidor Drogo. One thing that is different about Aaron's list this time, he's bringing just 2 more Dread Knights, not normally, or instead of 5 Dread Knights that you see in a lot of Grey Knights lists, but he has a ton of bodies. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different strike squads, 3 different interceptor squads, and 2 units of servitors to act as action monkeys, if you will. The list has just tons of bodies, so both lists have a common theme of take over the board, hold you into your deployment area, and then stop you or mitigate you from getting primary objectives. So it'll be an interesting play to see who gets the first turn, as well as how they play out their first movement phase. Let's jump right into it. Again, apologies for the technical issues that we had in the very beginning. The video is actually going to kick into the deployment phase and continue from there. So thanks all again for attending. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow on Twitch if you haven't, Barely Battle Ready, and much appreciate the love and support that we've had already. Continuing to grow the channel. Look forward to it. Hope you'll enjoy the battle. Thanks a lot. Catch you at the end.
But knowing that I was going to face Orks, I was like, I should probably not do that one because I'm going to need my mortal wound output. That's the problem with Purifying Ritual, is like, sure, I can get lots of points on it in most missions, but you have board control, and
that's basically all I got.
I won't be able to psychic other powers if I'm doing the psychic action of Purifying Ritual.
Oh, you can't do it second?
Nope. It's like an action where if you're doing an action, you can't shoot.
That makes sense. So are we good now?
It's fixed. So you can hear us just fine?
Perfect.
All right, you placed your second?
I'm doing it right now.
All right.
Put a squad of commandos just right here in the zone.
Yeah, I can't understand anyone. The only thing Chuck changed was the volume. It's just quiet, static robot voices now. Everything is crystal clear now. All right, cool. Way to go, Chuck. Tech support for the win.
That's right.
That's right. All right, commando set.
All right, got a Dread Knight right here.
And there he is.
That's not my Grandmaster. That's a Dread Knight.
That's him. That's a big old boy. Gotta put these early because last time I did this, they got blocked in.
The whole intro is crap. Oh, that's you.
Onward to glory.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put him there.
Yeah, Mario, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, my servitor squad that is not
And
in
reserves.
reserves.
Hmm? Okay.
All right.
We're gonna put. Put.
So if you type something, does it put these? That's how you know. I'm noticing the others don't have that. Okay. I don't use Twitch, so I don't know.
Scrap jets.
Onward to
I'm not excited
glory!
for those guys.
I mean, I only got half of them. I was nerfed. They're fine now, right?
No.
Yeah.
Scrap jets? No.
I just thought they were like underrated.
I
Everyone
think they
complained
are
about the other
underrated
ones.
for sure because they do so much work.
Well, they solve a problem orcs have, which is damage 3, AP 2, loads of guns. They just do everything.
Yeah, they hurt.
Okay in combat. Ramshackle was a mistake. You know, the goods.
Okay, strike squad here at this objective.
Okay.
Let me turn this.
Okay, hype train is close. Oh,
My turn.
Hype
Squad
train.
commandos. Just in the forest.
I thought I had a wonderful intro.
We did have an amazing intro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
great.
disappointed that we lost that.
Yeah. All right.
Commando set.
My second Dread Knight. Here.
See the pattern.
Do you?
Ah, something like that. Second kill rig. I put him right there.
Okay. Remind me the range of the scrap jets.
24 on the rockets, 36 on the big shooters.
And they move 12? 14?
10.
10.
Because they had to give every buggy a different profile.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hmm?
But you can't go through all this terrain.
No, I cannot.
Okay. Where I want to put them is perfect for you and bad for me.
You want to put them there?
No, where I want to put them is right here.
Oh.
But you see that straight line open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like some shooting lanes.
Yeah, it's a big ass shooting lane.
I mean, yeah. Thing is, though, move in to shoot. See, at least I gotta see you, so then you can see me next turn, theoretically. But
Pretty
yeah,
sure you could kill them though.
well, yeah, the list is pretty killy.
Right. Were these commandos down?
Yeah.
Okay.
These two are down.
So my 10-man interceptor squad is going to go in this corner.
Okay.
And I will be on this train.
Hmm?
No. Yeah, I will. I'll be on this train.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't care about the train.
Hmm?
Not with a 12-inch move.
Done?
Yep, I've got one more drop.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I got a lot. We're gonna put the tough.
Okay.
Squigosaur. You fit right there? Nah. Put him right here.
It tells me that we have 10 seconds to start a hype train. I don't even know what a hype train is. What the hell is a hype train?
Do we get in a straight line and yell choo choo? We're not on camera though, so like.
Fight Scott for OnlyFans.
want to just check in to see if like OnlyFans barely battle ready is taken. If
Oh,
not,
I know, right?
if not, I'm gonna take it and make Chuck pay me for it.
Ransom it.
There probably is a barely battle ready with like a BEAR, you know, like a bear something there.
Probably not.
I mean,
Very
Same.
different OnlyFans account.
yeah, I didn't say what kind.
OnlyFans isn't only porn. Or at least it wasn't supposed to be.
I mean, bears are also a thing in some.
You said those guys were down?
Yeah, the commandos are down. Everything else.
All right.
That's why I didn't put the. I tried to have the other commandos off the table to make it clear, I guess.
Okay, that's fine.
I spread out. All right.
All right, that's fine. I'm done.
Cool. Let's finish up. War boss here. Yeah. So.
Look, we even have the mood is being set by the jets flying over the house. Because you're placing your jet down.
Yeah.
See?
It
knew.
There we go. Boom. Set. Okay, so we already got up a little bit. So truck boards. Last unit of commando.
You know, if I hadn't already been working up on base when I bought that house, I probably would have never bought the house. It would have driven me crazy buying with all those jets.
Oh, it's the worst.
But since I've been working up on base for a year, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't even notice.
Oh, I noticed. They're always flying around.
So I used to live in the apartments just south of it. So like
Oh,
they
yeah.
flew directly
Yeah,
overhead.
That's right there.
And didn't bug me so much after a while. Drove my wife crazy. She couldn't stand it. Going
Yeah, I know Mario. I saw your sub on my page last night.
My boss here, and Beast Snagger Boys are gonna go in this corner.
Mario sent something to you, Nathan.
Oh, is that?
The worst can't handle the sound of freedom. Try to sleep next to the runway on a combat zone where they take off with full afterburner.
I didn't say I had it. Okay, maybe I did say the worst. I can't remember what I said. Hey, this is the internet. There's no place for nuance.
Jeez, Chuck.
Okay,
Wasn't
they
that new
are
one
in
supposed
the
to come out
truck.
during
The
last
truck
year?
needs to go.
Yeah.
Let me put the truck over here. He's never getting out of there. Okay, I believe I've said everything. These are in reserves. They're in the truck. Manos.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
which
set.
one's your truck?
Right there.
Do you have anything in the kill rigs?
No.
And these ones are the squig buggies?
No, those are not scrap jets. Those are
Shock?
the shock jump
Okay,
dragstas.
these guys I don't like.
AP3 damage D6, 2 mortal wounds on a 6, mortal wounds on a 1 to me.
Yeah, and they still have that jump move, right?
Yeah, it's not as consistent. Like
Okay.
I can't pay for the auto do it, which used to be pretty nice. All right, I think we're ready to go roll first.
Ooh. So, what do you want? Do you want to go first? You want to go second?
That is a good question, Chuck, because right now, if I can keep him kind of hemmed in for a turn or two, I think it would be beneficial to me. But also, I would literally just be throwing units to die. Right in the grinder.
I mean, I hear you. I think that's a good plan, though.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
if Nathan gets the first turn, he's going to be all over the board.
Yeah, I
Like,
will
he's gonna
lose
be
all
everywhere.
board control. Yeah.
And you'll lose, literally, you'll lose all board.
I mean,
So I think in this case, I do want to go first.
All right, good luck, fellas.
All right, let's see.
Which
Going first. I don't know if I actually want to go first. I feel like I'm okay with either one.
All right, so start of the battle.
Hmm?
I have to declare that I am in the Tide of Shadows.
Cool.
Which means that all my units that are farther than 12 inches away from you are treated as if they are in light cover. If they are currently in light cover, they also get dense cover. They are not going to be shot.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
I like that. All right, so the jumps, did that count as flying? Like the jump packs and the dread knights, do they fly?
No,
or do they just sort of
they do not have fly.
teleport?
I cannot charge your flyer. They have personal teleporters. They ignore the rules of terrain for purposes of movement.
Okay.
Just like the flip belts for Harlequin.
We're gonna start. Command phase, I just get a CP, putting me up to 4, and that's about it.
You have 4 CP?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
No, I do not.
What? The wrong way.
I do not value my CP
Still the wrong way.
strat-wise. We're not gonna get there. What we're gonna do is.
We'll get it sooner or later, Aaron.
There you go.
Are you in movement?
Yeah, I'm in movement. Let's do it. Oh, so professional. I think that's it for my movement phase. Yeah, I don't have any range for my psychic phase, and so we're just gonna go straight to shooting. And yeah, not gonna risk the mortal wounds.
Commandos are on the bottom.
Yeah, they're down there. So we're gonna start with this. Kill rig's gonna shoot the Dread Knight, just that with the red pauldron, and I'm gonna spend a CP to Ground Shaker.
Are you sure you want to do that? This is the Grandmaster.
Can I not?
Oh, you can.
Oh, you move. Do I want to move? Yeah, let's Ground Shaker.
Okay. Is it an out of line of sight shooting?
Yes, it is.
And what does Ground Shaker do?
Half move, -2 to advance, and -2 to charge.
You just have to hit, or do you have to wound?
I have to hit.
That's it?
Yeah, it's like the best thing kill rigs do. It's D6 shots.
And you just have to hit, but it hits on, what, 4s?
5s.
5s, so you could roll pretty poorly.
I mean, I could.
But you're not going to.
So last game I played Chuck, though, I only literally rolled 1 shot every time and then never missed.
That's true. He kept rolling 6s to hit.
I was just like,
Every single time he rolled
No, I got this.
6s to hit. It was crazy.
Okay.
So,
I am going to move.
all right,
So
where
I'm
we go?
going to use the Sigil of Exigence.
Sigil of Excellence is in. Perfect. Nice. All right, let's see. I get 6 shots.
Of course.
Yeah. I need 5s. Hit once.
Okay.
So he is ground shooken.
So half movement,
-2 to advance, -2 to charge.
-2.
6 is what's your T? Toughness 6.
Yep.
Force. 1 wound.
AP.
2 damage. 2.
All right. So this will be a 3-up save because I'm at a 1-up right now.
He's
Good.
fine. Cool. We're gonna shoot the other mortar at the just the 5 guys in there
Okay.
in the zone. In the auto zone. See how many shots? 5. I need 5s. 2 hits. 3s to wound. No.
Oh.
You know.
Okay, so I'm still Earth Shook or whatever.
He's Earth Shook. I can't do it to that.
Okay, so it's a strategy.
It's a strat.
Okay.
We're gonna shoot. Do you want to do them first? Doesn't matter. So we're gonna put the shock jump dragsters into the 10-man squad.
Okay, you are neg 1.
So it's 10 guys. So I get a minimum of 3 for the rockets. So that's 6 shots for rockets. I need 6s. So we're looking at 1. I need 2s. 1 wound. AP 2.
4 up.
He's fine. And the rifles. Got to roll them separately because they do mortal wounds. So I need 4s. I do a mortal wound to myself. Need a 2. No. And the next one. 2 hits. And 2s. 2 wounds. AP 3.
5s.
Damage D6. So
First
1.
one.
Got him. Got him. So 2 Marines. Then put the plane into. Better chance of that. So we're going to put the plane into the 5 strike squad. So we're looking at 36 shots.
It's from the jet.
Yeah.
This is from one model.
Yeah. No, people go crazy. Like 42 shots on the speed wall. I don't know. But how many times I've moved it next to a character and be like, I'm put them all into the character, roll all the dice, and they're like freaking out, and it's like, oh, 2 wounds. All right, I need 5s. Or is it 4s? No, it's 5s. So that's not the big squad. Okay.
So you are targeting which squad?
The 5-man
Okay.
in the zone.
Yeah.
All right, double check. Oh, there's a 4. Okay. And then I need 3s. 8. AP1.
I am at 10 inches from you, so these will be at 4 up save.
Did that on purpose.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Hmm?
I saw you do it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 8 on a 4 up.
See, 1, 2, 3.
These single damage.
Single damage.
Yeah.
So a Marine and a half. That's all my guns. So we're going to... I don't think I see anything else. So we're going to do some charges. We're going to have the commandos charge the servitors. Need to roll a 4. No.
Oh,
But here we go. Here we go. Hold on, let's double
Barely.
measure at that though, because I want to make sure. 'Cause that's-
you're good.
Did it go from a 2 to a 3 to a 4?
yeah, I'm 5 inches away, so roll from this last one. No, I barely made it. Barely.
So do we have to like emphasize barely every time? Are you gonna have like a little pop up that says barely?
Do you have like no, just get a bell, right? I barely made it. Ding. Okay, I'm gonna stay out of an inch of the noise.
We need a gong. That's what we need.
Yeah. Every time somebody says the word barely. Bing.
Yeah, that's my only charge. So let's go ahead and do the combat.
Okay, are you staying an inch away from me?
Yeah, I'm not charging the Space Marines.
Okay.
Not that I'm
Too bad I
scared.
don't have some type of heroic intervention.
No, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So what's it? Servitor toughness 4.
Terror toughness 3.
It's 3, so it doesn't matter. So the knob's gonna have 5. No, I'm not +1 on the charge. I already need 3s and 3s. Couple out. And then we're gonna do 3s again. So I'm looking at 8 wounds. AP1.
AP1. Pretty
Indeed.
sure that puts them at 5 up, but they're dead anyway. The way
Man.
I roll. Yeah, they're dead.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 wound apiece.
Yep. Oh no, you killed my 30 wound action monkey squad.
You know,
I assume you're not going to consolidate.
not with all of them. Gonna get a couple guys in the zone. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter anyway. Okay, that's my turn.
Morale?
No, I lost
2 guys.
2 guys
Can't
on a
fail.
10-man with leadership 9,
Hmm?
and 1 guy on a 5-man with leadership 9.
Absolutely.
Okay, and I will go up to 9 CP.
Nathan, did you score any? Oh no, did you do any retrieves?
Oh shit. I had like 3 units to do it.
Oh, Bradley.
1, 2.
What's up, Bradley?
I got 4 turns to do it. All right.
So in my command phase,
Huh?
Drago's going to give the command reroll to the Blue Knight.
No range on that.
6-inch range. Blue Knight's right here.
Oh, Drago, not
Yeah.
big dude. Yeah.
And that's my Whopping command phase.
I mean, it's
Oh.
more than mine.
Yeah. Movement. Well, swords and bits.
Like have a nice grandmaster tucked into your corner there.
I mean, I'm not super happy about it. I'm not sure. Probably should be more scared about it. I don't know.
Probably not.
I mean,
You have a pretty big parking lot going on over here.
you know, they gave me all the big bases
Didn't give you the big base.
and the
Would you say you're all about that base?
I'm all about that bass. No,
No treble.
treble. Trouble? Trouble. Don't actually know the words to that song.
It's not a bad
I
thing.
don't know if that's I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily.
I mean, you know. Maybe it's trouble, but trouble is like a pun.
What's the movement of this guy?
10. No advancing and charging.
No advancing or charging?
Nope.
That'd be like a 9-inch charge for him.
I think. I don't know what the reroll is, but I think it's like 8-inch charges 50-50.
Oh shit, I touched the mic. Oh, scratch that. Alrighty. These are
Just Beast Naga Boys.
Mega boys.
They're +1 to hit monsters or vehicles. They have a 6+ invul. They're strength 5 base. Otherwise, they're just boys.
Well, with my whopping half-inch move, I'm gonna go right there.
That's right. The mechanical legs are wobbling like a
Yeah.
AT-AT or ATSD. Hit with the logs.
Yeah.
It's a WD-40.
Probably has that in like one of those pouches, right? Hold, brother. I got an annoying squeak when I move my left leg.
They're T6 or 7 on the planes.
6.
And
12 wounds.
12 wounds.
4+ save.
Die, scum!
It's too bad you went over there and not over here.
Yeah. I'm not a crazy person.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have gone over there and just like
Mm-hmm.
put a wound on a Dread Knight. That sounds super appealing.
Yeah. I am going to be spending 2 CP for teleport shunt,
Here they come.
and my one with reroll.
Hmm? Here he come.
Yeah, not exactly where I want to go, but it's probably where I need to go. Actually, at this point, maybe I should go over here and help this guy.
Maybe.
That looks fine. Beast boy, yep, that's farther than 9. Because Flamer's not going to do jack to that, so he's going to have to flame these guys. Just heavy second in there. His stuff will feel. Ooh, flame the rest of them if they survive. Alright. So, now we're going on to the.
Wait, do I store Stranglehold on the first turn? Oh, so I would get 3.
You got Stranglehold in turn 1?
Yeah,
1,
because I
2,
held
3.
2, and he held 3.
4.
4. Yes, 4.
Just telling you, I like secondaries that make me play the game well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably should be on objectives.
Yeah. Okay, so Psychic Phase.
Let's do it.
Bum, ba, bum.
Oh yeah.
You ready for my whopping, wonderful Psychic Phase?
Yeah. Hold on, let me just grab the table. Is that? Wait, your librarian's not in phase.
Yeah.
So
Half my army's off the table.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right,
We're right next to
Drago's going to be casting Gate of Infinity on this Dread Knight.
Gate of Infinity.
I need a 7.
It's
I got a 7.
infinitely cast. I can't stop it. So I think I'm too far. Well, hold on.
He's
24.
here.
Is that over it?
Mm,
I don't think so.
No.
I'm still on the base. Nope. Can't stop it. Bring him in. Zoom. Is it like a zoink? No.
That's the.
I do enjoy I'm teleporting the Gate of Infinity an extra 4 inches than his regular move.
yes. Yeah, I enjoyed that too.
Yeah.
This is one of those, like, if I had gone first, they would have been halfway across the table.
Yeah. I got
Going
commandos
second,
around.
I'm like, oh, you're so close to me. But this is still closer than my movement.
Yeah. No, I'm not
Yeah.
knocking it. I'm just.
All right, and then
Laughing at the irony.
Drago's other things are out of range.
Hmm?
So then we're going to go to, declaring this squad is rotting. This strike squad back here.
Rotted.
Yep, they've rotted. Okay, my Grandmaster Dread Knight.
Hmm?
He doesn't really care about Hammerhand in this case. He doesn't care about a lot of things
Yeah, he's very apathetic.
because his targets are pretty wussy.
I mean, yeah. Just
Yeah.
boys.
Mm-hmm.
If like one of them survives, maybe he'll be a knob next game. And if he tries really hard, maybe he'll become a war boss. We're a meritocracy here.
Yeah.
In Orkland.
That is actually how it works.
I know, it's literally it. That's my
Okay,
favorite
he's
quote.
going to be casting Empiric Amplification through here into the kill rig.
Amplify it.
For those that don't know what this does,
Me.
it does in +1 damage for Nemesis and Psi weapons.
Oh, that's that power.
Goes
Nate,
off with an 8. You want
I'll
to
try and
deny?
stop it. Need 9. Nope.
Okay.
It is amplified.
This guy is going to cast Hammer Hand on himself. He's going to buff up. Just needing a 8 gets it. Yep.
Hammer hand. And now he has the.
He has full rerolls from the Chapter Master.
What's the rerolls, hit and wound, or is it?
Yeah, so now he's full reroll hits and wound.
It's and wound. All right. With
In
an 8.
combat.
I'm gonna bank on you roll less on the next one.
Okay. This guy, he's just going to smite.
Yeah.
Need a 5.
That's what I wanted to stop.
6.
Can I stop it with the other kill rig? No.
Okay.
I'm smitten.
Does 3.
Hey, that's not bad. Oh, I need to mark my wounds. So I'm gonna take. So this one's down to 6. And this guy took a wound earlier, so he's down to 7.
Yeah. This squad's going to smite on a 6.
Got
Goes
it.
off with an 8.
How many wounds?
3.
3 wounds. I do 1, 2, and 3. And those.
And now my interceptors. Oh, shit.
Do
I'm
some
not going to
intercepting.
freeze down. They are going to cast the Rapier's power for the +1 attack.
Hmm?
And I really want it to go off.
Hmm?
So I'm going to spend 1 CP, cast on 3d6.
Nice. Is it just 3d6?
Yeah,
Or like-
drop the lowest.
Oh, drop the lowest. Okay.
Which still doesn't go off.
That piece of shit. Can you reroll all 3 dice with a command reroll?
Yeah.
So that okay. I don't know if you want to.
I
How many CP you got?
have
7?
6.
6. Oh, 'cause you just spent 1.
Yeah. I am going to do it. Yep, I'll command reroll.
Reroll. See that, Chuck? That is a professional right there.
Oh my god.
You. Oh, he
6
got
got
it.
it.
He got it. Hey, we don't put extra effort into this. Efficiency of movement.
So I'm down to 5.
You have 5 CP?
Indeed.
It should be a 5. Yeah, the command point reroll and the strat for the rapiers.
Yeah. Oh, that's what.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
And you know what else is also exciting? We're going to
Oh,
go
okay.
shooting faith.
Let's shoot.
Because I've cast everything I'm going to cast.
These guys both have flamers.
Yes, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's
We're
going
not-
to equip
We're
the
not
same.
doing it. You're good. Just
Yep.
Shoot away.
All right. So we're going to start with these 4 back here, while they're stormbolters into the commandos.
Absolutely.
Got
Left.
4 guys, so that's 16 shots. I'll be hitting on 3s, wounding on 5. Four miss. Ooh, that is a good wound roll right there.
How many?
That looks like 7. No AP though. You are in cover.
So 7. Looking at 3 ups. I need to pass 5 of them. 1, 2. So the knob has a wound left.
Yeah. Is your plane hard to hit?
Yes.
All right. I don't think it's worth it to do Cybolt ammunition on the plane. Just for a bunch of stormbolters. They're going to hit on 4s and wound. But 6 is auto wound. All right, so they're going to fire. I'm going to bank on killing these 2 in combat, so they're going to fire everything in the jet. But I need the CP
Sounds like a good
for
idea to
next
me.
turn, so I'm not going to spin Cybolt ammunition.
I mean, if I could get you down to less than 2 CP, I'd be.
I'd be pretty.
When I don't have to deal with interrupts, I'm real happy. All right.
All right, so these will be hitting on 4s. That would have been an excellent wound roll.
Would have been great. And 5s.
Like with the Cybolt ammunition strat, that would have been 4,
Oh, you always
5,
rolled
6, 7, 8, 9.
You always roll the
Yeah.
6s when you don't need them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know you. Love fucking with me. All right, and this is going to be 5s. With a strength 4.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Still got 5, 6, 7.
That's pretty good.
No AP.
Okay, 4+. Looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
And they have 12.
12.
It's got 7 left. Okay.
Indeed.
This guy, he's going to be. That's 6?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a unit.
Mm-hmm.
So if I target one, they all take it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's what I
charge
said when they didn't let me
longer.
split up too. It's like, damn it.
Yeah, it's going to make me charge
So much
longer.
harder. Makes melt the math a lot easier for people. Like, oh, well, all of them are just
Well, I
going in the
can't
unit
kill the
now.
knob
Not like,
because there's a piece of terrain in the way.
yeah.
Mm.
I am so good at this game. That is
So
what...
I'm not going to shoot my flamer.
No flamer. Just
No
a big
flamer.
gun?
Just the big gun at the kill rig.
At the rig. Okay.
Yep. So this is going to be 6 shots, strength 8,
You got it.
hitting on 3s. So 5 hit,
Force.
force wound.
2.
That's 2 at -2. That'll do 3 damage.
Okay. 5 up. Take 3 damage.
Now this guy, he can see part of the rig, and I'm going to spend 1 CP for Loot's Onslaught. Yep, that's the one.
Look at you, knowing the strats.
He knows
They
the
all say
names of them. I
psychic.
just say things.
Yeah. When they all say psychic, it's kind of hard to remember some of them, but
Wait a minute, I'll say something. Isn't it the same odds?
yeah.
Yeah,
right?
this one's the onslaught.
Yeah. All
Is it
right.
psychic
So his
barrier?
flamer is actually going to go into these commandos,
Yeah,
and then his heavy sight cannon is going to go into the kill rig,
you got it.
and this makes them strength 9, neg 3 damage.
It's pretty good.
And I have full rerolls to hit, so hitting on 3s, rerolling the 1 and 2.
Hey, coming in handy.
All right,
very
all
handy.
6 hit. And then
4s.
3s to wound.
3s. Strength 9. We're on the same page here.
4 and neg 3 damage each.
Okay. 6 up safe. Nope. So I'm going to take 12. Down to 1.
Okay. And this is the flamer shots. 11.
You got him.
Okay, I think he went hot.
No, he's feeling it.
Yeah.
He knows this is a pivotal thing because he's stuck out in the middle of nowhere if this doesn't work out.
Yep. So to wound is 3s because you're T5.
Yeah.
So that is 9.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a save for that. So
And neg 1.
I'm not in cover for
Okay.
direction.
His heavy sight cannon
Let's do it.
is going to go into the kill rig. And
Absolutely.
then I have to decide, do I want him to charge those boys and get on the objective, or stay farther back and make it so that you have to move farther? Because even if you just take like 3 wounds off, I can't actually charge you, because you'll just take the 3 guys right here.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like
it's
something
kind
I
of
would
like an
do.
all or nothing.
Yeah, and you're also still -2 to charge.
Well, I'm only
I know, but if you take out 3 guys, like every inch matters.
I'm
That's what
4
saying.
inches away from you right now.
Means you got like a 50-50.
I am not going to flamer.
That's fair. Sidebolt away, my dude.
So he's the Grandmaster. He hits on 2s.
Mhm.
He does not reroll his own 1s.
I
And
know.
then these are strength 8, so I need 4s.
Hmm?
Holy crap. 1.
AP2,
AP2.
5 up. No. Does he blow? No.
That is all my shooting. Charge phase, yes.
Charges.
Charge it! This 4-man strike squad into the lone knob.
Yeah, bring it.
Hey, look, I'm in.
Yeah, bring it.
The 8-man interceptor squad into your 1. Their unit?
They're the same unit, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, into that unit.
Yeah. Makes it easy. Probably like a 4. That'll do it.
Oh, yes. 10 inches. Do I want to wrap and let your boys get in? Or do I want to go that way? Pile in towards that. This is not part of this unit, or it is?
No, it's a different buggy.
Okay. You just got the commandos over here. You don't have anything hidden right here?
No.
Okay. And he has what keywords for, like, is he beast, cavalry?
He's Cav?
So he can't go through the building. He has to go around.
Yeah, he has to go around.
Okay.
Might be a monster? I don't... Never been asked this question before.
Well, it's somewhat pertinent.
I know he can't go through there. That's the only important question. He is cavalry.
Okay, that's got 7 wounds left.
Hmm?
He's going to charge into this unit.
Okay. Need 9?
And 8 and 9. Don't
Nope.
get it. This guy's going to charge in that unit.
Need 9.
8 and 9.
Nope.
Gonna reroll.
Yep.
Command point reroll.
Yarp.
Different dice.
Different. We're not superstitious here. Just a little stitious. Yeah. Woo. We got there.
Are you at 3 or 4?
4. All right, and then the Grandmaster into the boys. Need a 4, so -2, so need 4 on the dice.
Hmm?
Hey, look,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
in.
fine. He's fine.
Okay, you have DP to interrupt?
Yeah. I have plenty of CP to interrupt. That's like my only strat.
Okay, I'm not worried about the Beast Snagga boys.
No.
These triple scrap jets, if I recall, they actually have a decent profile.
Strength 8, AP2, damage D3, force to hit.
How many attacks?
4 each.
Pretty good.
And these guys?
They're the same, but they're damage 2 and strength 7.
There's only 2 of them. So I will swing with him first.
Okay. Absolutely.
So he's got 6 attacks. I can do a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
What's their save?
4+.
They have an immoral.
No.
So if I do -2, that puts it on a 6. And he's got 6 left, so I would
What's
do
the strength on the sweep?
6.
So
Three
I'd probably
fours.
not do it for ramshackle reasons.
Yeah. It's damage 2.
No.
But you have ramshackle, which is strength 7 or above. So the normal...
Strength 8 or
Is it
strength.
8?
Strength 8 is the cutting point.
Okay,
So if you're
strength 8. So yeah, so I will do the big sweeps. So this is full rerolls to hit and to wound on
Mhm.
him. Needing 3s.
Hey.
Okay, 5 hit. Chuck,
Oh,
it's so hard to angle the dice to roll that way.
Yeah.
He's telling me, do this. I'm like, I can't.
You do you.
All right, and these are 3s, rerolling.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did
Don't
not
need the rerolls.
Yep, so these are -4 that go right through.
How much damage?
So it's d6 each. The first one does 3.
3.
1, of course.
So we're at the 2 wounds left.
There we go.
So you
Heals
kill the 1. Does he explode? Yes.
Awesome.
So I'll do that in a second. So he's exploding. Next wounds. 1, 2. Oh, no, that puts me at 7.
7 left. All right, let's
I got 9
reroll
wounds to
this.
start.
Have I CP'd this phase? No, I have
No,
not.
you did the last phase.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to use another CP.
Hmm?
Down to 3. To
Hmm?
reroll one of these damage dice.
Okay.
Into 2.
So you took 3 damage.
Yep, so
So
he's
down to
down
6.
6. All right.
Let's
Come
pull
on.
up.
Big money. 6 right here. Oh, 6.
So you got another one?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, does he
Does he blow up?
No.
This one's gone. It's just 3 inches from him, which is going to be just you and... Do I blow up on my own unit? I can't do, right?
If you are a unit,
Do I explode on my own unit?
no.
So do I explode? This guy explodes. Do I hit his buddy in the same unit?
Are they after deployment? They're the
don't separate.
same unit.
They stay the same.
Then no, it doesn't.
Okay, so on your Dread Knight. Take 2.
Okay, 5 up feeling no pains against mortal wounds.
Absolutely.
Take a buff.
Okay.
I assume Henry is Henry Cavill.
You damn straight.
Okay.
There's never a main crush to be had. It is right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Move my 3.
Okay.
Are you going to interrupt?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to activate this squad then,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be dividing my attacks. These 5 into this injured
It's
one.
the same unit. You don't need to split
All
them up.
right.
Just
You're right.
making it so much
We
easier
literally
on you.
just talked about that over here.
No, you're good. I cannot take 2 of those guys in separate units now.
Mm.
It's forbidden.
Yeah. I remember now.
Forbidden.
So these guys have their extra attack for
The
the
forbidden
rapiers.
list. It was like they were like, I think they thought about raising points, but the list that was everyone was afraid of was just 1 scrapjet, 1 scrapjet, 1 scrapjet, 1 buggy, 1 buggy, 1 buggy, and then 4 planes.
Well, it was a pretty brutal list. I was at SoCal Open. It was.
I'm not defending the list.
was
Just
brutal.
saying like,
I never had to face it, but I was next to some tables that did.
well,
They did not sound like they were having a good time.
well, they gave them orc weapons were designed on the pre-medicated or pre-pointed on the 5+ to hit,
Right.
and they gave them 4+ to hit, and they also made them super durable. So
Yeah. So
Turns
this is
out.
going to be the Judikar, which has a staff with strength 7.
okay,
He's going to hit on 3s.
and need 3s.
3.
Assuming
and
you're like-
neg 1,
Only neg 1. Okay.
damage 2.
4+ goes to 5+.
Oh, crap. Look
We're
at
just gonna save
that. Yeah.
Bioxcars.
Okay. Well, here's all the sword
Yeah,
attacks.
Bring your little mooks. I see what's coming.
Yeah. Here's all the sword attacks.
Hmm?
And if I hadn't had to spend all that CP earlier, I would be spending them on the exploding 6s for this.
That would be nice.
Yeah, but I need the CP for other stuff.
Yeah,
These are hitting on 3s,
I've been there. I have 3 CP, 4 CP.
and I did a really damn good job at hitting.
Yeah.
I only missed 6.
Strength on the swords.
5. So it's going to be 5s.
5s.
5s to wound. These are going to be -3, 2
I'll save.
damage.
1 damage.
Yeah,
I
ramshackle
know,
on those
it's-
things.
Yeah. Everything.
man.
All my vehicles are ramshackle. And then the squigs are just -1 damage.
Well, I did a wonderful job hitting, but a terrible job wounding.
See?
A whopping 4.
This is why I don't interrupt. Because this is why. 4 wounds, so just 4 damage.
Wow, that was bad.
I think they made ramshackle one of the rules just so that I have to keep on pestering you with questions. Like, what's your strength? So it's only 1 wound. Sorry, it's 5 wounds?
4.
Oh, okay. So he's down to 3.
Yeah.
Want to do your big dude?
Yep.
The biggest of the big?
Yep, he's gonna do sweeps.
Doing, yeah.
2s.
So I'm painting Morven Ball for my wife, and I love how her model is like half the size of that,
And better.
but still like better in every single way.
Yeah, it's better in all but psychic powers.
I'm like, hey, what if like the hitting power of Celestine, but we gave her rockets? Like, oh yeah, all right. So she actually does things throughout the game.
Well, I didn't roll so hot on the wounds with this guy. These are neg 2 though.
I got a 6-up invul.
2 damage.
They're just boys. So 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 6s. Hey, we saved 1. Looking at 4.
Mhm.
So we're gonna just pop out back here. Is that it for your combats?
That is 1 more combat.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm not interrupting with the knob.
Yeah, let's get that knob out of there.
Yeah.
This is the halberds, so swords.
Hmm?
Which are 65, so forced wound.
Mm-hmm.
And neg 3, so that's 3 that go
He doesn't
right
have a save.
through.
He's just gone.
All right.
So my turn.
Your swings, yes.
Let's start with the buggies because they're super simple.
Those buggies on my interceptors.
Yeah, on the interceptors. The buggies. 2, 3, 4. I need 4s. Hey, if I can hit something. And we need 3s.
You hit
Jeez.
a lot of things actually.
So 7. Right? No, 6. Excuse me. 6 at AP2, damage 2.
5 up. Every fail's a dead guy.
Mhm.
How about 5 dead?
So, were you guys like just running into the meat grinder in the front?
I must have.
They tripped in like.
You remember the scene from Deadpool where they were
Yeah.
parachuting in?
That's what happened. We're going. Ah! So that's that for them. Let's do the lone scrap jet on your other guy. So we're gonna need 4s. 2 hits.
That
And
was
then-
5.
I think so. Yeah, you passed 1.
Yeah.
T6 on the Dread Knights, right? Not
Yes,
T8.
they are
so
T6.
3s. Out of the box. 2 wounds. AP2.
On that Dread Knight is going to be 4 ups.
Hmm? He's
Make
fine.
him up.
See, he knows how to do it.
Hey,
Boys.
you can teach the intercept or something.
Well, that's why he got promoted.
No kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna get all but 1. Okay. So, Knob. He's gonna need 2s because you're a monster, right? There's a monsters.
They're vehicles.
Oh, both work. 2. He's strength 7, so I need 3s. 1 wound. AP2, damage 2.
4 up.
Snip, snip. No snip. Then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 2s. Okay. And then we're needing 5s. So looking at 4 at AP1.
All right, so 4 3 ups.
Mm-hmm. One
goes through.
One goes through. Okay. I believe that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. Really took those guys to the woodshed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I love that. That is not
That was a
bad.
wood chipper right there. I
Yeah.
do need morale.
So on my boys, they lost 4. Leadership 7. They're gonna run. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other guys. We're gonna roll 5 ones. They are. Is it under half strength or hat half strength? Here, we'll just do your other ones while I look
I
this up.
don't usually deal with morale, so
I know.
I...
Yeah, it's
All right, so my squad in this turn lost 5.
so you
Leadership
roll
9, so
a 4 or higher. No, 5 or
Okay.
higher. So
Below.
below. So 5 dice, any ones. 2 more.
that's quite a bit.
I'm not feeling great about it.
Skirt.
I mean,
Like Chef Boyardee over there carving us up.
he's got a big old sword.
Okay,
All right, my turn.
that would be your turn, yes.
All right,
Cool.
we get some more.
So I have engaged on all fronts. Has to be fully on this side.
Yeah, it's fully on the side.
22. Yep.
Oh, but you can't be within the 6. So 3 points.
3 points.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've got all.
And did you bring it down?
Yes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 points?
Mhm.
All right, so 3 for engage, 4 for bring it down.
Yes. And I
Right.
did my first rod, but it doesn't. And he's got more CP than me.
It is the Orcs' turn.
My strats are real bad though.
Oh,
And
look at that.
Vegas.
Oh, so fancy. So I'm gonna go up a CP. I am definitely gonna speed wall this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're at 5 CP, Nathan?
Yeah.
All right. So you're in your movement phase?
In my movement phase. All right. So where are we going with you? Yeah, 3 guys there. Brr. Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, how many primary do you get?
Oh, I am on. So not on that one anymore. 1, 2. So I'm gonna get 10.
10.
Okay. You go here.
I feel like the camera's gonna get more shaky as I continue.
Isn't that the goal?
Just a little.
People are gonna be getting sick. They're gonna be like motion sickness all
Oh,
the time. Oh,
Chuck, put it down.
stop!
Yeah, right there. And this guy's gonna back up just so I can see 109. Maybe 12 inches. Yep. Okay, truck. Where's the truck going? He's not really going anywhere. So I'm just gonna angle up. Okay. End of my movement phase. We're gonna bring on some storm boys. Storm boys. They're gonna come on.
You need to convert a storm boy with long blonde hair. Call him Stork Daniels.
Yes, that's right.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
Oh, that was just at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I was sitting on that one.
He's just got that in his back pocket. We're going.
Yeah, just saving it for a stormy day.
Okay.
So you already had a unit rod this turn, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to probably be charging.
Well, they're gonna try. It's a 9.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like out loud what you're going to do.
Yeah. So psychic phase.
Psychic?
Okay, we're gonna start with a. Doesn't really matter. We're doing the same spell, I think. 9 inches. Yeah, we're gonna start with a frazzle.
Of course, the one that I didn't make.
I don't. He can't do the other ones.
It's not your fault, my fault.
You got to kill her. You're doing frazzle.
It goes off the night.
Okay, so I just need to roll an 8 because I have +1 to the die.
Yeah, you don't even need the +1.
Nope.
Smite. Got it. With a 9.
Okay, and that's on that target, so I'll do this one from these guys.
Okay.
Nope.
D3. 1 wound. Do the knight.
On the knight, so a 5 up invuln. Good.
Yeah.
Or not invuln.
Feel no pain. We got you.
The save.
It's on my psychic phase, so let's do some shooting. Okay. We're going to start with the kill rig. We're going to. What do we. I wanna, is it just Drago back there in a squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do a lava into. What's the chances of us killing something? Yeah, we're gonna do the buggies into there. So I can't fire the rockets because they're blast. So let's do the rifles. I need
These are
4s.
AP 1 or 2?
4 now.
AP 4?
They're 3 normally. It's speed wall. I think.
And okay. Worth the CP to save them.
Strength 8. Need 4s to hit because of a squig finder.
So even in combat.
I need 3s to hit. They've got a grot firing it with a squig finder.
Okay, so you don't take the -1 in combat?
It's not. I do need the neg 1, but it's a
Okay.
3 up to hit base.
Okay.
So we go
So
4
it
up.
goes to 4 up. There's only 3 guys, so I won't bother with the warding stave.
Okay. First guy, I need 4s.
He's the
2
one at 5
hits.
at home.
Wow. 2s. So 2 wounds so far with a mortal wound. And the other guy does. Do I have to roll these separate because of the mortal wounds? I don't know. 3 wounds. 3 wounds at AP4, and then 1 mortal wound. Damage D6. Is there any save for him, or just rolling out?
Just roll.
Okay. Anything but 1s. That doesn't matter.
And the mortal.
And 1 mortal, so I kill him. Okay, I am now +1 to hit. 4 freebooters. That was a great play, Nathan. I love it.
I don't.
I just gotta, you gotta be your own hype man.
That's right.
All right, now we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do the plane into the Dread Knight. There's no point waiting on that one. So 42 shots, which is
Green
6 more dice.
I'm pretty happy with my first turn.
Yeah.
So even if this turn goes kind of south, I'm pretty happy.
Aaron's like, I've won. I've already won.
No. I do have half my army coming in this turn.
Don't say it like in your mind. It's like, oh, did you accident?
No, he could still, his characters alone could just destroy my stuff. Those things are so insanely overpowered.
Yeah, it's the scrap jets.
2, 3, 4,
The
5.
scrap jet? No, screw that.
Beast
The,
Boss on
the
Squigasaur.
War Trike, the Squigasaur,
Oh, yeah.
the other guy,
Hey,
the
the
Killer.
War Trike is definitely not broken. All right.
Whatever.
He is barely.
He's the
He's
one who denies OPSEC, right?
well. The relic is good, and he's also speed 16. So
Yeah.
1,
He's
2,
fast,
3,
he's
4, 5,
killy,
6, 7.
Denies offset. He's really good.
Yeah.
And with his claw, isn't he Nick 4?
Oh, he's AP2 damage too.
Okay. There's something brutal about him. He does mortal wounds on a charge or something.
That's also another thing I gave him, but a warlord trait. But yes, he does do that.
Yeah.
These need force.
I see lots of 1s and 3s.
Yeah, it's not. You know, maybe it's 50-50. Who knows?
Native size is like perfect for the. No matter the angle, no matter the.
Yeah. These are the same dice I've used before.
Well, the
I know, it's just the table shifted a little bit, so because
Yeah.
the light isn't directly straight down.
Yeah.
and then force.
Strength 6? I thought they were strength 5.
Nope. Super shooters are strength 5 or strength 6. Big shooters are strength 4.
Oh my lord. That is a ton of misses.
Yeah, no. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, AP2.
7 wounds out of 42?
I'm orcs, all right?
I know.
Leave me alone. It's not even that
No,
far off. It's
don't
7.
worry.
42 is 21 is like 14, so I'm only like 50% off. What you know?
That's how I roll with my towel. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like 72 shots, 3
Hey,
wounds.
4s up to hit feel a lot worse than they should. I don't know why.
I know.
You think
Every
it'd be
time I
fine.
towel play, I'm like, 4 ups to hit? What? Really? All right, so that was 7.
7 at
Okay,
AP2.
7 at AP2 puts me on what, 4 up in one?
Hmm?
And these are single damage or 2 damage?
1
you
damage.
said?
1
1
damage.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Not if you do that though. So 4, 5.
Okay.
I'll start there. That's
Sure.
a good start.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do the kill rig. It's gonna shoot everything besides the sticky cannon because the sticky cannon is not gonna be in range at the Dread Knight. So we're gonna. Oh, the lava can go somewhere else. Where's the lava want to go? Do I even want to shoot it somewhere else?
Chat went silent.
Well, most people are gonna be, quiet on it. No, we're gonna shoot at the lava at him too.
Okay.
That's
So-
so, all trying to look look for the OnlyFans page.
I did.
I bet I can find one.
There's a few hyphens in there. You gotta. It's tricky,
There's an underscore, hyphen, at sign.
3 shots
sign.
at the lava. I need force. So 1, and then I need force. So no wounds.
Okay.
Do the War Tower. D3 shots. So 2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. AP 4.
4 up in one. Oh man.
5 wounds. Okay.
Down to 3.
All right. War Trike. If he kills this thing after I said he wasn't very good, this is him proving me wrong, right?
Oh, this is the melted.
Yeah. I never hit with this thing.
I know when you played me, you kept
Right,
trying it.
right.
It just didn't hit.
No, it's like you always go with Flamer because it auto hits, but the melt is so sexy. All right, we're doing it. Melta. Need force. Hey. 1. 1 wound.
There's a wound.
4 up
Maybe
in one.
like 5. Who knows? You have
There
4,
you
but
go.
that doesn't matter.
You're rolling a 5 right here.
No.
Oh, I should have waited for you to reroll that, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that
Should've
fixed though,
waited
right? Or
for
should I?
it.
Am I rerolling?
I'm sure he won't re-roll that.
50-50.
Yeah.
But I've also
What
got
else do you have
shotguns.
shooting?
So I got 6 more shotgun shots from him, which are strength 5, AP 1, damage 1. I got this guy who's strength 6, AP 2, damage 2. And he's got like 4 flamers, but
He
they're
shoots
not.
out of line of sight?
Well, I can see him. Through my little gap in my coat right there.
Okay.
They got like a boat hole thing.
You know the future, Aaron. You don't reroll that. He did.
But if you do reroll that,
It's
I'm
still
still dead.
a 50-50 chance with the reroll.
I hate rerolling 4s.
Or it's 100% if you don't reroll.
This is the man speaks truth. How much CP do you have?
3. And I need at least 2 for next turn.
Like he had a shotgun left, right?
He's got a shotgun. I still gotta shoot it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna force him to shoot something else. Man.
That's actually a question. Do I need to roll the shotgun right now? And then you decide?
No.
Okay. That's good for me.
Because he's gonna do it when you. He should have done it before you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can reroll the
Oh,
damage
it's okay.
die.
No. You're fine.
I just got excited, alright? The melt actually hit.
I do the same shit.
Alright, so since you only have limited shooting left that could actually hurt him, I will do the reroll.
Here it comes.
Alright.
Really hoping to use that CP on something
So
else.
you are down to 2 CP.
I am.
Excellent.
Alright, buddy. 4 up. 4 up.
That's definitely a 1 down there, by the way.
Oh, the drop!
Ah!
Oh no!
Daka, daka, daka. I don't know what noise a melter
Melter
makes.
makes?
Probably like a thump, right? Like a maybe
I
a,
like to think
a
of
squirt, like a just
Like a splooge.
foghorn. What was that? They got Melta.
It sounds like Chewbacca.
Get down! It's Chewy. So I don't think I can see anything else with my shooting. So let's do some charges. What do we do if I just said plane's gonna charge? Yeah, so we're gonna start with the War Trike into him. I'm gonna make it. Definitely make it. 2+, you take mortal wounds. 2+, you take mortal wounds.
Ah,
See, I rolled too hard. I rolled the other one just fine.
You bounced it just right.
Well, it's my problem though, because I really like the satisfying clink sound.
I know. But
It's tempting.
box is what I live for.
We still make it though. We're gonna charge with the other Squigosaur. 7's gonna make it. 2's gonna make it, but 7 inches to play with now. Which are not coming out. Where should I go? Like right there. I think that's all my charges. So I am currently in 1, 2, 3. No, we're gonna charge up Storm Boys. Need 9.
nope.
Here we go. Here we going. Here we
Here we
here we didn't. Okay. Let's do some fights. I'm gonna fight with the war boss on the Squigosaur first. Now I gotta try to figure out the math here because I definitely want the squig to eat it. That's like my ultimate goal whenever I do these things. So we're gonna do the boss first. So looking at 5 attacks. Yeah. I need 2s. I'll take this to the side. I am strength 12, so I need 2s. So 4 wounds at AP 3.
4 wounds on a 4 up. 4 up.
So
two
that
go
is going to
through.
be 2 damage apiece. And then you pass 2, so I got to make 3 more attacks with 2s. And then 2s. 2 6s is mortal wounds as well for the Ed chop apart.
Single?
So it's 1 mortal wound each, so 2. And then it's the damage is as well.
Mm-hmm. So 2 saves
Oh?
and a 4 up.
So
Okay.
takes 2
2 more.
damage. And then 5 ups, right?
Yep, then 5 ups against 2.
Mhm.
1,
Takes 1 more. How many you got left?
4.
And the squig. Here we go. Need 2s? Alright, save those 6s. I need those 6s next time. Need 3s? 2 wounds.
These are
AP3.
AP3, so 4 ups. Ooh.
3 damage piece.
Okay, down to 1.
Oh! I missed with one of the squigs,
Sure.
and then you saved with one of them. I'm gonna do it with the head chopper, because I can't do it with the squig. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Sure.
Take it up with brutal cunning, not me.
I really hate this strat, or whatever, warlord trade or whatever, because it's just like, keep going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
Mr. K, you roll 2 4s.
No, I'm not.
You have a fight on death?
I do have a fight on death, but with characters.
No, he's not a character.
He's not.
Bummer. Okay. I'm not gonna consolidate with him, so that's it for that. Okay, you wanna master me?
Yep. Sweeping strikes.
Did this wrong.
I was really hoping he'd survive with 1, and then since I had full, even on the bottom bracket, I still had full hits. Reroll the hit and wound.
Yeah.
I was gonna kill that Wartrike boss. It's gonna be so glorious.
Probably, yeah. He's not that tough.
Okay, so this is 2s and then 3s.
Mm-hmm. Only a couple ones.
So 10 hit.
That's perfectly average.
Aaron's been rolling very statistical.
Isn't it? And look how much better I am at the game when that happens.
Yeah.
You were doing exactly half.
And it's amazing just how much that affects the game. That's 6 at -2.
I got a 6 up. In bull.
I had 5 6s right there.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
So 5 wounds. I'm assuming they're damage 2, right?
Yeah, damage 2.
So that's just all of them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Which is unfortunate. Should have done this better. Oh well.
Is that scrap jet? Yeah, is that scrap jet? Or...
Dead. I don't have any reserves. Well, I've got 5 Storm Boys in reserve.
So technically, I think according to the letter of the law,
Hmm?
closest model being this one, I have to go 3 inches this way, but I can't actually go through that way. So if I go this way,
As long as you end up closer to me.
yeah.
It's not directly towards, it's
Yeah.
just towards.
No other fights.
Nope.
Okay.
That's it. I have not got any
No
morale. I just killed everything.
Yeah, he just kills everything.
So I don't have Stranglehold because I'm very good at this game. And
You did a retrieve, correct?
I did do a retrieve in this quadrant.
And
so
how many
that'll
right
that'd be 4.
Two.
now? Two
So-
total?
They're 2 points
Or
each.
They're 2 points each.
Alright, so
I have brought almost all of it down.
I was surprised you chose Bring It Down.
I just couldn't find anything better. Like no prisoners wasn't great.
Well,
I thought about doing the
no
I killed.
prisoners would
kill-
have actually gotten just about the same. If you did them, you would have gotten 8.
So yeah, but I figure I got to kill the Dread Knights and they're coming at me anyway, so it's a little easier. I thought about doing the is it grind them down where I kill more than you?
Yeah, Grind Them Down is a good one against my army.
But the problem is it's really good against my army because I got like
you got
5
easy.
units of 5
Yeah.
that are super easy to kill. So I just couldn't find a good secondary.
Yeah, I've been there.
So I picked the one that I was gonna do on accident, basically.
Okay, command phase.
Do it.
I went up to 3 CP.
Woo!
Drago's gonna give himself the reroll.
Oh, he coming.
how much for primary?
Primary, I am holding 3, and he
Yeah,
is
15.
holding
2.
2.
15.
Yep, so 15.
Should put something else in the zone. But I was greedy? No, just not competent.
This guy's got a 10-inch move.
Inch move.
Put something over there. He could come. here. All right, so in the movement phase, I'm just going to peek out right here so I can see the jet so I can smite it. But you can't target them.
Seems like a good idea.
There. All right. These strikes with halberds. Your scrap jets are T6, right?
All my vehicles besides the kill rig are T6.
Yeah.
Truck T6. Plane T6.
Okay.
Most war bosses T6. Now, I do have
Get in the corner
guys
there.
right here. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference.
No, it's going to be around the corner.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same thing you did. They are on the bottom floor.
Absolutely. You don't want to move in there with all the pinchy fingers.
Yeah. Done that move.
That's when you lose models. Like it's just leave a guy at Chuck's house. He's in the corner. Didn't notice.
One survivor, so fine.
Sneaky gets.
More reinforcements on the way.
Yep.
I felt a lot better about this before you put all this stuff down.
I know, it was a lot on the board.
Like, all right, we're about even. Oh no. Nope. Never mind.
All right. One squad. I do believe I might keep in reserve.
Can you stop it? No. Hold on, I'm gonna spend a CP to say no more reserves. Right?
Mm,
It's 2 CP.
nah. Not
Is it-
really. Let's see if I can do this.
Here, I'll hold the tape measure and you can. I think you can. It's kind of hard because like the building's in the way, but there's not within 9. Yeah, you're fine. You're in.
Should have brought it for those guys.
These guys make the same sound when they teleport in as the Dread Knights. Zoink. Is it Zorp?
That's gonna be the next stage. Is that you gotta make your own sound effects for your own playing.
We come into the recording session and just like charge phase,
Charge!
failed charge. Oh no.
Wow, wow, wow.
Um,
All right.
if I teleport in with like
Who am I going to smite? on the
buggies, it's
board?
definitely like the
Remind me, the squig boss dude. How many wounds does he have?
9
9.
T7.
Does he have a save against mortals?
No, that one does not. The other one does.
Well, my intent here is to be about 10 inches from you. So that way my boys are at 9 and 9. So he is
Sure.
farther, and this Purifying Flame, I already have to use a strat to increase it by 3 inches. I'm not too worried about that.
Okay.
So that's all my reinforcements coming in. I have what's left is a unit of servitors and strategic reserve.
I can deal with that.
Yeah. Now
I
who's
can do it.
controlling the board?
Yeah. You got it, man.
Psychic phase?
Psychic phase. This is where I'm going to blow a bunch of CP. All right. From the librarian, I'm going to spend 1 CP to cast on 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend.
What's that strat called?
Psychic channeling? I
He's-
don't know.
He's definitely half right.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah, that is psychic channeling.
Oh,
Yep.
excellent guess.
Okay, so I'm down at 2.
Okay.
And then I need to spend 1 CP for. He's by 3 inches.
Psychic enlargement. Elongation.
Powerful adept.
Ah, we did say that one.
Yep, it is that one. Range increased by 6 inches.
He is powerful adapted.
Die, scum!
All right. So here we go with Vortex of Doom.
Vortex of Doom.
Need a 7 on the dice.
Got it with
I
a
got
10.
it. It does 2d3 mortals. Now, I was not on the board in the command phase, so his warlord trait does not go into effect, so this is just 2d3,
Okay.
not the +1. It's
So
6.
Down to 3.
Yes.
And now we're going to do Purifying Flame. It's worth 6. It does a flat 3.
Let's do Purifying
Unless
Flame.
I do 11, then it's 3
3 plus
D3,
3, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that.
Plus the 1. Which it does 11.
Okay.
So
He's just dead.
Yeah, he's dead. And as I stated, he has a relic that he has perils.
Oh, he just spammed.
That would be, well,
I
technically
didn't
it's
roll the 4.
12.
Yeah.
So he did 6 plus 3, so 9 plus 1. Oh, so he did 10.
I did 10. That's it.
That's it.
I still get a smite for an additional D3, and then if I had started on the board, I would have plus
$1.
plus $1.
So it would
Yep.
have been done an extra 2.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a one-hit wonder, but he's CP hungry because that's 3 CP to do.
Well, I just feel good about this because last time he literally failed all
Everything?
psychic powers.
Yeah.
He like came on, he just like, I got this.
Guys, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
a kid. I can't do anything.
Then
Well,
he's like
he did the
reading to
same
the
thing
thing.
in the
What was
Battle
the
of the
spell name? Hold on. No. I forgot the Latin.
Yeah. He's like, oh, these are demons. I'm in the wrong book. All right, so Drago, we're gonna smite. Starting
Smite.
with a 5. Goes off with a 6, doing just 1 mortal wound to the plane.
Okay.
And now he's gonna cast Gate of Infinity on himself, which does not go off.
Oh.
All right. This squad is gonna cast Smite on a 6.
Okay.
Does go off,
Yep.
doing 2.
Down to 4.
And this squad's gonna Smite on a 7.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
Nope. Okay.
That squad. Well, he smites something different, actually.
I don't know that I want to smite on them versus. That would make my charge range too far. Yeah, we're gonna do on 8. These
Smite. Smiteable?
interceptors. That's a 7, so no.
Nope.
My
Master.
Grandmaster, he's gonna cast Hammer Hand actually.
Hammer
Wait.
hand.
War Trike, 7 or 8 wounds or something like that.
8.
8.
T6, 4 plus 5 plus.
Not ramshackled.
Yes.
He is ramshackled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Empiric Amplification on him.
Not Hammerhand.
Not Hammer Hand.
Amplification. We'll find it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do amplification.
There it is.
Why? Because it brings it damage 3 on his sweeps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
it goes off.
Try and stop that one.
Okay. And
Got
it
it.
does. All right.
That's right. It's all
Yeah.
the wah energy.
Yeah.
It's quickly dissipating as my guys are dying.
These strike squad
Yeah.
guys are gonna do hammer hand.
Hammer hand.
Yep. Since I'm gonna
Are
go
their
against the
hands
buggy.
hammers? Yes.
Yep. Since I am gonna go into the buggies with strength 6 halberds, I figured it.
Keep the damage the same. Yeah.
All right.
Shooting.
Your plane's still up,
Absolutely.
but the big boss quick's gone. That's what I'm cared about.
Yeah, I'd be much more scared of the boss quick than the plane.
All right. So shooting wise, we're gonna go. We're just gonna kill a bunch of storm boys, and then the rest will go into the jet. So we're gonna start back here. I've only got 2 guys in rapid fire range.
So 4 shots plus 3 more. So 7.
Need bolt guns, yes, but I got storm bolters.
Oh, you're like 14. Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s,
Indeed.
which I rolled pretty good. Except on
one?
the wound roll. Yeah,
No
just
AP?
One, no AP.
Don't save.
Alright, well.
Do it again.
Yep, these 4 guys that are in rapid fire.
So 8 shots. No, 16 shots.
Yep.
Hey, you know, my regular guy shots are not like
You have a
this.
ton of shots.
Not my mooks. Buggies have shots, that's true. Same thing, 3s and 5s.
No AP. That's the one thing, like having Tides of the Warp versus the Doctrines. The no AP really hurts. Because all their weapons are storm bolters. And
Well-
all of them have no AP.
So I just thought all bolters were AP1 now because all the Primaris stuff is.
Again,
okay.
that's not normal.
No. Still got them though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're splattering the. There's like a terrain piece there. They're hitting the wall. Maybe you have the same problem Orcs do. You just weren't loaded. You just made a lot of noise. So 30 shots have killed 2 Orcs. Not in buggies. On foot.
Regular Storm Boys.
Storm Boys who are just a boy with a rocket on his back. It's like the Storm Boy is my favorite though. It's just an Orc like coming at you screaming "Arr!" with a rocket, just like
Yeah, for sure.
like Toy Story.
Alright, into the plane with these 5, so it's gonna be 14.
14 to the plane. 3s and 5s. 4s and 5s.
Yes.
Daka daka daka. It's not so bad.
Same roll I did on the 3s.
Yeah.
Now let's see if I can do better wounding.
It's the same amount, so theoretically, yes.
I did.
Hey,
4.
4. Need to
Kill
pass
all.
at least one of them. Take 2.
Well, Drago,
Down to 2.
who has,
He's got a Storm Bolter, right?
he's got a Mastercraft Storm Bolt that does 2 damage.
It's coming. It doesn't matter if it's 2 damage because I'm Ramshackle. But
3s.
still.
And rerolling because he gave himself rerolls.
Yeah.
And then these are 5 still.
Mhm.
It's still strength 4. Just the 1, and these are AP1.
So 5 up. Miss. Take it.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Awesome. These guys, since you are an aircraft, it's 2 damage, but it's got Ramshackle.
Yeah. I mean,
It's amazing how much the 1 damage actually affects things once everything becomes 2 damage weapons. I mean,
yeah. It's like Death Guard, but cheaper.
all right, this is these boys into there to get that last.
Yeah, well,
wound.
maybe.
Try to get that last one.
And the last wound. Here we go.
Roll 1s from Drago.
Well, I just remember when like Ramshackle was teased. I remember everyone's like, "It's the rules." I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. Everything's got Melta right now. It's like there's a lot of Strength 6, AP2 damage stuff out there.
Yeah, if it was all the time like Dreadnoughts, it would have been better. That's 5.
No AP. Gotta pass everyone. No. All right. Does he blow?
Just imagining a squad of Grey Knights just like their arm wrist.
Yeah.
mounted
Just
bolters.
is he flying overhead?
One catches the pilot.
Well, I mean, so bolt guns do explode, so it's like flak
Yeah, they are supposed to be
around him.
Huge. High explosive, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not reflecting that in the game. But
No. Well, like if you do the fluff, like one Space Marine's supposed to be able to kill like probably all of this. Like you just give him time or whatever.
all right. Other
My
shooting
favorite was
wise.
like in the Tyranid book, a Space Marine, like a regular Space Marine guy, like kills 15 Gaunts in like the Tyranid book. Like, what's the propaganda here for?
Yeah, but the Tyranids don't care about 15 Gaunts.
I know, but it's like they can't even win in their own book. Man, you guys sure suck. Here's one dude. He's not even wearing a helmet.
Bet. All right, so the Grandmaster, everything into the War Trike,
Yeah.
and I did get amplification off, but you denied it, so I don't get the plus.
So you're not amplified.
Correct. So this is going to be the heavy side cannon.
Hmm?
Oh, well, 2 miss.
Not great.
3's to wound.
Absolutely.
2
2.
at -2.
5 up. Take 2. What's
And
the strength?
so strength 8. So
So
it's 2 damage each.
4 damage.
This is the flamer shots.
Down to 4.
A whopping 4.
Hey, look.
These are strength 6.
He's really excited to charge me in combat.
Yeah. Well, that's 2, -1.
5 up. Take 1. Down to 3.
Okay, that is all the shooting. So yeah, we're gonna do some charges. This unit here is
Do
gonna
I
charge.
overwatch with the Melta? I'm not going to, but I should, right?
If you had a bunch of CP, I would absolutely do it. Just for the hells of it.
Yeah, you know.
So this 4-man strike squad into the Storm Boys.
Okay. I don't know. Were they 9 inches away? 11's gonna do it.
I don't want the staff guy.
That's why they didn't shoot him. They wanted to get in there. Get me closer for my sword. Or halberd? No, those are swords.
These are swords. Yeah.
Swords, yeah.
All right, so now I've got a couple 9-inch charges.
All right, where are we going first?
The guys that I've buffed with Hammer Hand,
Hammer-handed?
they are going to go into the buggies.
Yeah. But are they?
I sure hope so. In fact, I should not do them first. I should do the Grandmaster first.
Oh, save just in case you need to reroll.
So, the Grandmaster,
Hmm?
he has Warlord trait First of the Fray, so he has a +1 to his charge.
Cool.
And I'm seeing that as a 7, so I need to roll a
5.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There you
He's
go.
fine. 8 inches. It's pretty good.
I don't want to pile into your kill rig.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want to do these guys into there.
You
They're
not?
9.
No. Reroll? Only got 1 CP. What's
Yep.
1 CP worth? Yeah.
Spend it?
Yep, I am spending it.
I mean, all my strats are 2 CP, so why save it? Why save the 1?
Nope, less. I'm just really good at rolling ones.
You know, they just teleported in. They're a little discombobulated.
Yep. All right, the non-buffed up guys.
Disoriented and demented.
9-inch charge.
Here we go.
Yep. The guys.
Yeah, they're doing it. The only reason why,
They were too busy looking at their muscles.
no, you know what happened was those guys saw what happened to the other unit that charged in. They're like, "Holy shit, I'm not going in there.
Crazy.
We're getting massacred down here." These guys, what's going on? Charge some buggies. Oh, okay.
I do want to charge over here
Charge the truck.
because I feel you're just going to blow them off the board if I don't do something with them.
I'd like to.
Yeah, so I am going to do a 9-inch charge over there.
It's in my plans. Like, I don't want to leave Space Marines alive.
I don't want to leave Orks alive.
Yeah. We had.
And
Hey.
charges, I didn't want it.
Wait, you did want to charge?
Oh, I wanted the charge here, but
That's
I wanted
a
that
priority charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Tell yourself, hey guys, you don't need to make this charge. It's not a big deal. Just you know, just do it. It's fine.
All right, so that'll go into my fight phase. I do need to look up one warlord trait that I took. Hammer of Righteousness. If I made a charge move, was charged, or perform a heroic intervention, I add 1 to the wound roll.
It's pretty good. Where are you going first?
You have CP.
I do. I'm gonna
Don't care
go
about
by
that
my
one.
count.
Don't care about that one. This one and that one are the ones that are, again, the same fights.
Hmm?
The Grandmaster is probably pretty durable and can take the War Trike.
Warstrike's not killing him.
Because you said he has
He's
damage
got
2,
5
neg 2.
attacks, AP2 damage 2.
Yeah. And so I'm going to do it with these guys, the Interceptors. They're
Okay.
going to be my first activation.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is just the halberds, being 3s and then 4s.
Yeah.
Literally half miss.
I mean, disembobulated.
Yeah. But the wound rolls are half. That one's exactly what it should. These are neg 2 damage down to 1, right?
Yep. 6 up. Take 2 damage. That's a 3 over there, right? Yeah, he's left on 1.
Okay, this is the staff.
Okay. And
3 will
threes.
hit. 3 wounds at -1.
5 up. Don't pass any. How much damage?
2.
Strength. So 1.
Strength 7. So yeah, down to 1.
So 1, 2, 3. Goes down to 6. Does he explode? Nope. Okay, done with that?
Yep. So I'm gonna take my consolidate.
Got no CP left if I do this, but I'm gonna interrupt with the Storm Boys over there. See if I can get lucky.
Storm Boys. Oh.
Yeah. Go down to 2. We got Knob and one other guy. So Knob needs 3s. Oh no.
Oh,
I
bad.
immediately regret my decision. 3s again. 1 wound, AP 1.
Okay,
And
4 up. Make it.
yeah, this is immediately regret here. So 2 guys.
That was bad.
Knobs are notorious. These guys are bad too, apparently. And then they 4s. So 1 wound at AP 1.
Okay, good.
Kill a Marine with that 1 wound left.
Okay, well now you can't interrupt. I'm just gonna go this direction, so I'm gonna swing back over here.
Yeah.
Let's do the swords since you don't have a save against that.
Hmm?
3s and 4s.
Strength 5.
Yeah, they're strength 5.
Cool.
Swords are +1.
So 2.
Just 2 go right through.
Yep. Down to
And
the
then
knob.
Down to the knob. So the staff all hit, and that staff is strength 7, so 3s.
Hmm?
3 and -1.
Hey, got him.
Okay. And then consolidate to closest enemy unit back on the objective.
Yeah.
And then my Grandmaster, I didn't get amplification off, so these will be the mighty blows.
Okay.
2s. All 6.
T6.
You are T6, so this will be down to 2s because of the warlord trait.
Hmm?
That's 5 at -4.
5 up, Bimble. He's dead.
The 3 saves. 3 failed. Oh yeah. That would have been almost a useful life.
We're gonna.
Fight on death.
Yeah. It's down to no CP.
Okay. What?
2s and 3s. Orks is never beaten.
Works is never beaten.
Yeah.
Really?
Orks is never beaten. So 4 wounds. AP 2.
Okay. 4 up.
So
Damage
6.
each.
2 damage piece.
Should have done a 3 up. Alright.
And then do I explode? No.
Okay, so I did my second rod. I have 3 more on engage all fronts. Bring it down.
You gotta fight my truck.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Staff. 3 hit. Strength 7. You're T6.
6.
Okay, 3s. 3. -1.
5 up. Take 1.
Okay. It's 2 down normally, but down to 1.
It would be 2,
Yep.
but it's not. Down to 9. And then
Halberds.
I said the only problem with it is it's like that clarification you always gotta do. Oh, well, it's 2 damage. Do you mean 2 damage or do you mean 3 damage and then minus
Yeah.
the 1?
I tell people, don't do math for me. Let me do it.
Yeah. I
'Cause
kinda,
I've had that where
that.
the super nerds come in and go like, it's this. And I'm like, so
Right.
in addition to that, they no, I've already done it for you. I'm like, let me do it. That
How
way I
many
don't
was
get
that?
confused. That was 4.
AP?
These are next 2.
You said the super nerds.
We're playing on a
The
string.
neck beards. I was gonna say the neck beards.
You get the well actually crowd.
Yeah.
So 3
Well,
wounds?
actually.
The guys who are like, well, actually, there's no way that Dark Angels are actually chaos.
Was that the
Like,
last combat?
that's the joke.
Yeah, that was last one.
Eddie Brown.
You swing back,
I guess a truck can fight back.
and there's
It's 1 attack.
no morale because it's all vehicles,
Well,
right?
yeah, but their leadership is 7.
Oh. I will be piling in, so you can swing back with this guy.
Sure. Might as well. One hit. That's more like it. One wound. AP2.
4 up is not good.
One wound.
Okay, good.
And then buggy over here.
Oh yeah, the buggy. Man, I just really jumped the gun, didn't I?
That's all good. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 2 wounds. AP2.
5 up. Make 1, fail 1.
Kill 1. Cool. Damage 2. That wasn't clear. Boy, we're in trouble, boys. We are in trouble.
Got
So
the
your bring it
plane.
down should be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be. All right. My command phase.
Yep.
Okay.
This is turn 3.
Turn 3, Speed Wah phase 2, so I get -1 AP on my vehicle guns, but not an additional shot.
I don't feel that's an appropriate picture. That guy's no longer on the board.
I mean, maybe he just drove
The
off.
war trike.
He got smashed pretty good. Okay, so we got a librarian there. Is your librarian within lookout, sir? He's got those guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's why I moved him far back.
Yeah. Can I get out of a truck that's engaged?
Yes.
Sweet.
If you can end outside of engagement range,
Ah,
while
that's
still be within 3 of your vehicle.
right. I'm gonna be on
1.
5 points.
Got 5 points.
It's not my greatest moment. So what we're gonna do is I buggered this. Okay. Let's start with getting 1 CP. And meanwhile, I already said, let's do some movement. I'm gonna make it. This guy can make it in. So we're gonna. How many guys you got? 5? Might not be a problem. What I'm gonna do is just in case it's not. We're gonna get in the zone over here. Should be within 12 inches. So, okay, that's my movement phase. Psychic phase. Give him the old frazzle dazzle. With a 10.
Okay, I need to roll a 10. I do not.
Okay, so this is just going to be the squad, these two. So 4+ for the, do the big
Strike.
boss first.
Big boss, okay.
D3 mortal wounds. D3.
Okay, 5 of feeling pains. Takes them all.
And then 4+ on the dudes. Got it? 3 wounds. Oof. That was a hot frazzle.
3 5 ups.
Now that one's not on camera. Does it count?
It's not on camera. Okay. Fine. Okay.
There's 3 wounds. Chuck didn't save either. We need to get rid of that dice. That's what I'm saying.
Story of my life over here.
Then we're gonna smite. Got it. The 7.
Ooh,
my
I
last
have
spell, so.
24 inches.
4 inches?
24.
Oh,
They are. Okay.
can't they not? Or,
I already.
I mean, you got 2 guys.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. That was one cast that did the 2. Yep.
Yeah, it's everyone within 9 inches. I rolled a 7, so yeah, you got it. I think. Pretty sure. Psychic phase is over. Shooting phase is now beginning. Oh, I should have tried to move out of the truck. I don't think I can anyway, because you got me pinned in, all smart like.
Not me. I'm not SMRT.
SMRT. So we're gonna do custom booster blaster at these guys through there.
Yeah.
Still got range. So we're gonna do both, all the guns
Am I within 12 or outside of 12?
in 12.
Okay.
Flamers. Ooh.
That's hot. Just the dragster thing.
Yeah, it's got the 4 flamers. Let me make sure they're just regular flamers. I haven't used this guy for a long time. Usually it's just the rivet gun. was back behind it the whole time.
No, the Godzilla look.
Yeah, he was on the objective.
I,
Oh, where
the
did he come from?
model?
Oh, so that's a Mangler Squig. With a Godzilla Hasbro toy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a regular flamer.
It looks pretty nice in the way you painted it.
Thanks. It's actually, I painted him up and he was like, doing gray is kind of hard on a big model because it's just a big flat gray area. So it kind of, 1, 2. Most I just painted him gray and then just inked him down a bunch of times. Or glazes if you want to get technical. 4. These need 4s.
Is there a 10-man squad in there?
Yeah.
I find no room.
Yeah, I
Five-man
just.
instead of.
Oh, easy for the 5-man because I could just flip around, but nope. So these are going to be AP1 for Speed Wah. And at 4, 12, 13.
13. 4-ups. Dead dude. Dead dude. Dead dude. Dead dude, that's the squad.
All right. Rivet gun wasted, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Next up,
They did their job.
I'm going to do the scrapjet into the boss. I can't do the rockets because they're blast, but I can do the big shooter. The big shooters. So hold on. I'm +1 for freebooters, -1 for combat. So I just need 5s, and I need +1 additional for the Grot gunner, so I need to roll them separate. So Grot shooting needs force.
Wow, that was horrible.
And he's not very enthusiastic.
Scared.
No. And then the same thing, but I need 5s this time. Two, 3. 1 wound, AP1.
Okay, 3 up.
He's
Please.
fine. He's fine.
Yep.
So
Okay.
much drama.
No, it's just sitting there. Am I? I don't know. Truck. Big shooter at the guys. I need 4s or 5s because I'm +1, -1. And 3s. AP1
Okay, 4 up. So
takes 1 wound.
I take a
1
wound.
damage. Technically, he's half dead. Shock rifle needs 3s. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Same squad?
Is the other gun.
Okay.
This squad here.
AP2, you said?
AP4.
Or.
Mhm.
Okay, well, 2
AP3
wounds.
normally, but speed 1. Anything but a 1. Anything but a 1. Kill 2. Can't shoot the rocket because it's engaged.
They're brutal.
People don't, like, Orc players don't like him, but I like him because all my stuff is AP2 damage too.
What? Those are the best, in my opinion.
So I like them.
The shock jump
And then, like,
troopers? Or
yeah,
whatever?
the shock jumps, and then they.
Yeah, I think they're the best.
The
scrap
I'm
jets
not
are
gonna say they're
good.
the best. They answer a problem Orcs have.
Yeah.
We'll say that. I'm gonna put the lava into the guys in the back. I'm
Okay.
gonna spend my last CP to round shaker, and then the other gun is gonna go into the close guys because that's the only run range.
Alright.
So lava, 4 shots. Need force. 1 hit. So they are ground shooken. 1 wound. AP3.
So I do get benefit of light cover against this because it doesn't say Norse cover, right? Alright, so this is going to be a 5 up.
He's good. On the dudes up there. Actually, can I see them?
They are on the bottom.
No, I don't think I can see them.
You want to redirect your attacks?
I don't think I can. Like, there's nothing else that I can. It's only 24-inch range. So I just. That's it. Yeah.
These guys are in the terrain.
I see that corner. Oh, I can see him. Finally, the benefits of being the size of a boat. Am I in range, though? Oh, 24. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, D3 shots because I cast a psychic power successfully. So, 3. Auto hit. Need 2s. 3 wounds. AP4.
Okay, so 6 up saves. I'm really good about spinning dice today.
Hey, you saved him though.
Yeah.
There's any point I have to roll these somewhere at a time? Does it matter?
Are they multi-damage?
D6.
Like D6? Yeah, then you do. Okay.
Kill 2. Okay, I think that's all my shooting. Let's do some charges. Charge it with the boss. He's doing it. 9 inches. Just gonna get right here. And we're gonna charge the commandos over here. 6, I'll do it. What's be the best part is these things aren't that great in combat, but Aaron is gonna tell people, no, they're good in combat. They're great.
Fear them.
The commandos?
No, the commandos are just boys. No, the buggies.
No, the buggies, I'm stopping their shooting.
Yeah. No, like
Their movement and shooting's what I'm stopping, and why I keep throwing.
no, you're doing a great job, but they're actually killing stuff. They never do this for me.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like when the scrap jets had the fight twice thing. Everyone's like, oh my goodness, they're gonna charge me. I'm like, yeah, but that's force. So we're gonna start with him.
Yep.
You got 2
I'm
wounds
gonna
left?
use my 3-up invul.
Sweet. I'm gonna try with a squig first. I want a squig to eat him. 3 hits. Need 3s. Dang it.
Even the squig hits on 2s, huh?
Yeah, just 4 boss. It's all one profile. 2 wounds. AP 3. So just 3 up save. 3 up invul.
Good.
All right. Well, we'll try it with the boss then, I guess.
You're not eating me today.
No. Nope. 5 attacks for the boss. No, 6 attacks because he's got the beast-type mantle. 2's it. Strength 6, so force. 3 wounds. AP 2. So 3
3
ups.
ups. Don't fail me now. How much damage?
2 each.
So I have to make all 3,
You gotta
and I
pass
have
all
no
3.
CP to reroll.
Nope.
So I gotta make all 3.
I've seen 3 ups have it. That's all the time, man.
3 ups.
That's always.
Nope.
Nope.
1.
Got him.
Oh, yeah.
Choppa, choppa, choppa. All right. We're making some waves. Okay. Bandos. Shit, I didn't bring in my Storm Boys. See, this is what happened.
No.
I'm so good at this game. You see this? Professional level play here. All right, so 4 attacks for the knob. Yeah, because I need to roll them separate because he's got different ones or different strength.
This is on my
The strike squad
strike.
over there.
The Inceptors?
Yep.
Interceptors.
I don't know what they're called. All the Space Marine stuff have
Yes.
eyes in the names. You ever notice that?
No.
There's Inceptors, there's
Marine has
Interceptors,
an eye in the name,
there's...
therefore they do.
I'll start with eye. So 2 wounds for the knob, and then I'll roll the other ones because it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3,
I would Scott.
4.
Scott's teasing you.
It's not paid. Actually, I'm doing it for exposure.
Get my brand out there.
I don't know if I want exposure right now. So we're looking at 7, 8, 9, AP 1, damage 1.
9 4-ups. Come on, power armor. Oh.
Hey, it's not. Oh, well, maybe.
Nah,
Oh, that's
nope.
not great.
Nope.
It looked. I saw all the 5s first. Like, hey, that's not.
Alright, so 2.5. And they're dead because I only have 2.
Okay. Consolidate. We'll go ahead and get closer. Come get one for you. And you get a swing on the.
Here's my 4 swings at the staff. Oops. In the box.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, it's strength 7, so 3's to wound.
Hmm?
1 wound, make 1.
5 up. Takes it.
Halberds, I'm still full.
5.
So,
It's a long one.
and these are 4s to wound because it's strength 6.
Absolutely. So 1. Like the guys over there just can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They can roll a charge.
They got the charge, yeah.
They want to hit there. They just don't want to go.
You think one of the guys is like very sheepishly go boom, when the weapon turns on? So down to 4 wounds. We're gonna swing back, I guess. D3 attacks. Need a 6. Hey, 3 attacks. Need a 6. I don't know. All right.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Well, you scored 3 for Bring It Down on this one because that was a character.
Yeah.
I think Bring It Down.
No.
No, that's right. That's only.
2 points.
Yeah, it's just.
You
Did
piece
you
of shit.
retrieve another time?
No. Hey.
No stranglehold?
No.
No, because I had to try and kill this one to stop him from getting all the points. That's what I'm gonna say, and not my mismanagement. Well, I couldn't do the buggy that way. Oh, no, I couldn't because he didn't get a fight, so I couldn't consolidate. Nope, no way around it.
Bottom 3.
Bottom of 3. So you're looking at 1, 2. So you get 10.
3.
Oh, you got the little dudes in there. Those little pieces of shit.
There you got it though.
You got 15
I got
yet?
15.
Hey, look, I shot a lot of stuff. 15 points.
1 CP gain, and then the librarian's gonna give himself his warlord trait.
Should do it again. Oh, you don't have like a million CP though. Okay.
Mm.
So,
So I'm starting Psychic Phase,
psychic phase.
and I'm starting with Drago to cast
Gate.
Gate of Infinity.
How infinite is the gate?
In fact, do I really want this? No, I'm gonna need the CP for reroll charge.
Yeah.
All right,
Gate?
Gate of Infinity.
The gate of infinity is a 5.
Not again.
Maybe? I don't.
I should have
Oh,
done
no.
the 3d6. Because then I could have also done that for Empiric Amplification.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright, well, since I don't have the charge, what's going to happen now?
Well, you won't. You definitely won't have the charge.
I'm going to save that CP
Okay.
for next turn. That way I'll have 2. We could do a 2 CP strat that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Alright.
2
So,
CP strat, which is interrupt. Right?
Draco's done.
That's all I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Not Drago.
I assume everyone's got bad strats like me.
Alright, so we're going to smite with these guys.
All right, let's smite.
Who's
Got
off?
it with a 6. Am I up to 24? Probably. I gotta be, right? Yeah. So we'll try to stop that one.
6.
Got it.
You stop it. Great. Thanks for letting me ho-hum about it and just stopping it.
Yeah.
All right. So the librarian is going to
Yeah.
cast Purifying Flame.
Yeah.
I want an 11 or 12 on this. Oh,
So
got a
close.
10. Dang it. So that's 4 mortal wounds.
On the.
Yep. On the closest.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is why I
1,
wanted smite.
2, 3, 4. Got the knob left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be overkill.
Overkill, still a kill.
Yeah, because
Better than
Vortex
underkill.
of Doom.
Casting Vortex?
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh, is it 7?
Yeah, it's a 7.
Oh. That knob is holding the line.
That knob's going to die.
Well, yeah. I know how storm bolters work.
Okay, well. That squad in the back with the...
You can't see it on the camera, but I gave all of them green beret hats. Which I was very nervous about sculpting because I was
Yeah.
like really worried they'd be chef hats. I texted my brother. I was like, "These aren't chef hats, right?" No, they're fine. All right, sweet.
He has 4 left, so I'm not going to smite. I'm going to cast Hammer Hand.
Hammer hand.
Hammer Hand.
Handed of the hammer.
Yep.
You got it?
Yep. Alright. Shooting. All those guys shooting the knob.
That's right. 3s and 5s.
Amazing what Toughness 5 does to just regular Space Marine guns.
Well, that's like the best part about the T5 is like all the incidental guns. Like now the storm bolters on a rhino are not killing an orc every turn. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Want to rapid fire and kill 2 orcs? That's right. That is right. I don't know. I really just like that they're like messing around with the profiles more. Not everything has to be exactly the same, you know? Like,
Not a carbon copy of the Space Marine, just editing one.
yeah, like
value
I like
away.
is it Gravis armor, the
Yeah.
chunky armor? It's T5 3+ save. I like that they just do like let's just Terminators, you know. How many was that?
5.
And
No
that's the
AP.
kicker. They need to make Primaris plus.
You know what I want? I want
Vaccine.
Primaris jump pack guys who have
And-
melee weapons.
Yeah, that's the
Oh look, he almost made it. Just need to roll 3 more 6s. As someone who like, my hobby army is like White Scars. It's just only Primaris models. I like bikes and stuff, but I want jump pack guys who aren't Vanguard vets.
Okay.
I mean, I could also guarantee that they phase out all Space Marine or Firstborn this next book. I'll just buy some Firstborn stuff, and then they're like, all right, he got it in, we're out.
All right, my Librarian Stormbolter into the buggy.
Into the buggy. And 5s.
2. No AP.
4s. Oh, it takes 1. Down
All right.
to 3.
Charge. Charge it.
Who's going first?
This strike squad is going into the buggy.
Yeah, they make it.
6.
I don't know. I just like the Primaris models, like the old Space Marine models. I used to think they were okay. Compared to the
age
Primaris
that
ones,
well.
they look a lot better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, and then the Librarian's going to charge. 9 should
Yeah.
be good.
I mean, it's a 6-inch zone.
Yeah.
Or no, it's like 7 inches,
7 and a quarter, I think, or something.
whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't have anything else to charge, so
Huh?
we're going to activate strikes.
Yeah. I don't have any interrupts anyway, so. Is it like doing me a favor if he blows up that truck? Maybe?
Yeah, that means the boys can get out and do stuff.
I mean, yeah.
This is the staff hitting on 3s, and then 3s re-rolling from hammer hand.
Hmm?
That is 4 at neg 1.
He's already dead.
Okay.
Does he blow up? Come on.
Really?
I really want it right now. Come on.
Really? When I finally get...
No.
Oh,
You
my
piece
God.
of Yes!
Oh,
Haha! Double 6s.
yeah.
So Librarian. 2 wounds. Strikes. So 1 wound. Strike squad. 1 wound. Yep. And truck. 3 wounds on the truck.
Oh, if I'd smitten it, it would have been dead.
Down to 1. This guy's gone. Probably should have swung on this first. I don't think the guys could have gotten out. Oh, they couldn't because it was charged. They couldn't do it. You did charges first.
All right. Well, your truck swings at me first.
That's right. I don't even know what it does when it's all the way bracketed. I mean, it doesn't do anything when it's not bracketed either.
I am
so.
going to consolidate a smidge here. Protect.
Okay,
protect her
1
a little bit.
attack. It's on a... Oh my goodness, these 5s ups. I thought it was 6s. No, it still misses. All right, he's done.
All right.
Getting around.
Now he's
No.
got to swing. You got to swing on me with the other strike squad.
Oh,
Which is actually the strike squad that I had hammer hand on, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
All right. Well.
I mean, I got 1 wound on him, so.
Yeah, it won't matter. This is the halberds. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
9.
Plus all the Primaris stuff. Start with the eyes. You ever notice that?
Did you what?
Intercessor, assault intercessor, impulsor, interceptor,
Repulsor and
invictor. And then there's the what are the floaty dudes?
float.
The ones that were super broken for a while with the plasma, twin plas.
Oh, Inceptors?
Inceptors. Yeah, they're all eyes.
Oh, still pretty broken with Dark Angels. They're just
Yeah.
300 points for 5-man.
He dies. Does he explode?
Hellblasters are still expensive.
Overcost.
Yeah. Oh, they're good, just not for the cost.
Well, people are always trying to get weapons of the Dark Age to work on them, and it's just
Yeah. I know. If they
so
were
3
if they were
orcs
like
do not step out.
3 points less, they would be worth it. Because right now they're just so flippin' expensive.
Yeah.
Even then, 3 points is probably not enough. But that's back when everyone was spamming them, and they could just be like, "Oh, I've been Devastator Doctrine the whole time," or Assault Doctrine the whole time, and I'm just -5, and you get no save.
Strong commando. I also love when they did that nerf. They're like, all right, we're gonna nerf Inceptors and
My freak.
and Outriders. I don't know why.
Yeah, let's
Outriders
nerf
are nuts
one of the
anywhere,
worst units in your codex that were introduced.
Yeah.
The
Those are
Out-
the new bikes, right?
yeah, the new bikes.
They look so good, so sad.
They're finally like,
Yeah,
the
I
people
love
are
their
like, how
aesthetic.
could a Space Marine ride a bike when it's like they're like 3,000 pounds? Like it's a really big bike. Like, yeah. All right, I'm back in.
Yeah.
All right, so morale on my guys for the last 3. They're fine. And that's all for my morale. Anything else to do at the end of the turn?
I could pile in and consolidate after that explosion.
It's true.
Question is, do I want to?
Probably.
As long as my unit ends closest, this guy can actually go grab that objective.
Yeah, as long as.
My unit ends closer. Outside
Well, I think
one.
he could also be closer technically, as long as it's like
Yeah.
straight over. Yes, I don't know.
3 inches? No, I won't even make
Doesn't
it over
matter,
there.
so.
Yeah. Well, we'll just tuck up a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
Alright. So,
That's it.
anything for
I have,
1.
I
No.
don't have anything
Two-
in that one, so
2
only 2
points.
points for engage.
points for engage?
Rod's finished. So another
No, Rod's only at 8.
You got
8.
4 points there. And anything extra, bring it down.
Truck and buggy.
Truck and a buggy, so that's 2 more points.
Points.
Or turn 4.
Orcs turn 4.
Infinitely increase my CP to turn 1. All right. Nothing happens in my command phase, so let's do some movement. Gonna like
You don't really
that.
have much to score, but you actually still have a lot of tough stuff on the board.
Yeah, the killing of stuff is slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
For your side, I just don't know if I can catch up. I'm on 1. All right, so we're gonna. Keep him there. He's moved. All right, that's it for my movement phase. On to the psychic phase. This is a good question. Can I cast a psychic power with no chance of it hitting?
What do you mean?
What?
Oh,
Because I get D3 shots on my
Yeah.
war tower. So can I just like frazzle that has no target?
I think you have to select the target.
Well, frazzle's just everyone within 9 inches of me. I'm selecting myself, technically.
if the power says you need to select a power or a target, then you wouldn't be able to do it. But if it just says all enemy units within 9,
I mean, I'm not trying to. I've never done it before because I just
Yeah.
didn't know the answer, and I was like, I want to, you know.
yeah, if it said
game
like
it.
select this unit within 9, then
Yeah,
no.
I mean,
But if it just says
literally-
all units,
It just says if manifested, roll 1d6 for each enemy.
then go for it.
Sure. I mean, I'll rest the mortal wounds.
Go for it.
Got a 9. Yeah, try and stop it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
No.
do not.
Thanks.
You know,
So-
to be a psychic army that has a +1 to deny, I've only really denied like
I think 1 or 2.
You've
yeah.
done double.
in this game, but I'm talking like in the 20-ish games I've done with Grey Knights. Really, maybe 5 total.
You mean to come sing the songs of my people. You have to spend CP to try to deny.
Yeah.
And no +1.
Yeah.
My mortal wound protection is mostly just hopefully Orb Orcs or boys in front.
You have some ablative wounds.
That's the idea. You don't have that, no.
Seems Scott agreed with us.
Yeah. So we're gonna start shooting. I'm gonna do the war tower into them. The lava is gonna go into them as well. How many is in there?
3, I think.
3. And the sticky cannon is not in range. So I want to do this first. Am I gonna kill anything with shooting? Probably not. So yeah, we'll do this one first.
So I had a matchup as round
Lava?
4 at the GT for against thousands or round 3.
5
Was it round 3 or 4? Against Thousand Suns.
and 3s.
You think that'd be a good matchup for Grey Knights, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, it's like the. You think he used to have like all the bonuses for cast.
Oh, that's
so
horrible.
1 so far. AP2 damage 2.
On these guys.
Uh huh.
So that's going to be a 4 up.
Got him. And then War Tower fires 2 times. Needs 2s to wound. 2 wounds. AP 3. So no longer speed wine.
All right, 5s.
Anything but a 1. Sorry. Kills him. Okay. And then we're gonna do the scrap jet into them. So I am within range, so let's do some rockets. 3 shot or 3d3. What?
It's like the first or second time the thing's gotten to fire.
I know, it's been tied up.
That's the point.
Yeah, you know, it's the not splitting up thing really hurts. So 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna throw in the 6th one for the wingtip. I need 5s. Gonna 2.
Is that with the neg one?
No. 2s. 1 wound. AP 2.
Okay, so
4 up. Kills a marine. 3 damage. And then big shooters. I'm not gonna be in half range.
Shot. There's nothing left. Quad's dead.
That was got him. Okay. We're gonna do the custom booster blaster into these guys. So I'm gonna do the rivet gun first. 'Cause it's gonna be easier. I need force for freebooters. Oh baby. Rank 7. So I need 3s. That's not so good. 2 wounds at AP 2.
5s. Unless, yeah, you're close enough. Well,
Killed 1. Got 2 wounds. 2 damage.
I had a wounded one, so he's dead.
And then flamers. That's not so hot. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I need you to not kill this squad.
It's looking like it's very likely.
Nope.
Any force?
Just 2.
3 at AB nothing because speed loss over. Hey,
Take a wound.
do a wound. Okay. Truck boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fire their pistols at the damage squad over here. Need force. That's pretty good. Need force. 2. No AP.
No AP, so 3s.
Hey,
Kills that wounded one.
got another marine. And then Squigosaur boss. He's gonna fire a.
He's gonna fart on me or something?
He's got a pistol.
Okay.
4. This probably better anyway. Okay, charges. I really want to charge a librarian. This feels very important to me. I'm gonna charge.
Because he's gonna mind bullet you off the board.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Your regular bullets are straight 4. We're gonna do him first.
Okay.
So he's gonna need to roll a
6.
6. Maybe.
No. Well, you got. Here we go.
Yeah, he's got it. I got it. Here we go. You know, losing all rerolls to charges, like when you go to other factions, it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's amazing how much that little change does.
Okay, custom booster blast is gonna charge this dude.
No, you're
Yeah. I think
not. No,
I
you're
am.
not.
I need to roll a 5.
Either way.
Yeah. He makes it. So he's got a spiked ram. Let's see if it's spiked. It is. How spiked is it? 1 wound. 1 mortal wound.
5 up.
Nope. Nope, just doesn't wound. Okay. We're definitely not killing those guys, so that's okay. Truck boys are gonna multi-charge. We're gonna charge the librarian and the strike squad. That makes it. So I want to make sure I'm gonna get the on the zone. Get the knob with the power claw on the librarian, and I think that's all my charges. So let's do some combats. Once again, you have no CP for interrupts, right?
I do not have 2 CP.
You got the one CP.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start with the boss. So he's gonna have 6 attacks. He needs 2s. One this. He needs 3s because he's strength 6. So 3 at AP 2
This is on the strikes.
on the strike squad.
3 5-ups.
Mm-hmm. So 2 damage piece. And the squig needs 2s. And the squig needs 3s. 3 more at AP 3. My squig has rolled 0 6s for mortal wounds.
Oh, killed him.
So kills 3. Is that all of them?
Yep.
That is convenient. He's gonna stay where he is, I guess.
It's not that convenient. He's a freaking squig boss. Those things are way OP in combat.
Yeah.
How much are they?
145. And 2 CP to be pretty good. Really good. Is there one more dude here? Is that on
So
purpose? Or is
slightly
that...
cheaper than...
In my opinion, the broken part
Slightly more expensive than, say, a chapter master captain.
with speed 10 and a squig that does mortal wounds on 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. I think the biggest part about them is honestly they just don't just die automatically. Like you really have to try to kill them now. They're not like old war bosses where
Yeah.
he kills one thing and then he
I
dies.
guess the equivalent would be the Primaris chaplain on bike with the Master Sanctity.
Or Space Wolf on a wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the knob first. He's got 3 attacks. He needs 4s because the beast boss only buffs beast snag him. So 2 hits, strength 10, 2 wounds, AP 2.
4 up.
Hey, takes 2. Then we got 6 boys. 1,
Just gotta shrug
2.
these off.
3, 4,
Survive.
5, 6. I mean, it's not unlikely. Is he in Terminator armor?
Yep.
Yeah. They need 3s. And then I need 4s. 4 wounds. AP 1.
3 up.
Takes
Takes
1. Probably got a couple left, right?
He's got 1 left.
1 left. Well, nothing I can do about it now. Booster Blaster. Needs 4s. 2 hits. Needs 3s. 2 wounds. AP 2.
5s. 1.
Kills 1
Kills
Marine.
the wounded.
Yep. I think that's everything for me, so
Okay.
you gotta do your fight back.
Okay, Librarian's gonna swing at you.
He coming for you.
I actually have to look up his stats if he's got 4 or 5 attacks. If he
Uh,
is a Grey Knight's Librarian, they don't get shock attack, they get +1, which I think puts him at 4. Yep, 4 attacks.
okay. All I know is whenever my librarian charges, it doesn't matter how cool he is or how much stuff he does.
1.
See, that's what my librarians do. You know why?
4.
Because they're big nerds.
They're book
Reading
nerds,
books
yeah.
the whole time, you know.
So it's -3,
I just gonna kill a
2
boy.
damage.
Okay, that's it. Do you wanna
Nope.
wanna steep him out? You wanna keep him out?
Yep.
I figured you would. So
Is there any morale?
What's dead doesn't need. Like everything's dead.
I only killed 1 here, so or 2.
2.
They can't go because they're 8, right? So I do get stranglehold because I got 1, 2, 3, and you are on 1, 2.
Yep.
I think that's it for the rest of my stuff.
No more bring it down, no rod.
No, I can't bring anything else down. I brought it down.
Yeah, you already brought it.
It's been brung down. Brought down?
Bring it.
Bring it. Yeah.
It is Grey Knight's turn. This is the bottom of 4.
Mhm.
Your command phase, so you're going to gain a CP.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 2.
Up to 2.
Yeah.
And Drago's going to give himself rerolls, and the Librarian's going to give himself the Warlock trait. And we're going
primary.
to
10.
10 on primary.
Oof. I don't know. I feel like I can't tell the tempo of this game because I thought you really had me like 2 turns ago. Now I'm feeling okay-ish. Like I don't know if I'm catching up, but I feel okay-ish.
No, you're not catching up.
No,
But,
not without Rod.
Yeah, not without all that stuff.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we had like 3 more turns.
Yeah.
Definitely feel pretty good about it. But.
The thing is, you have a lot of durable stuff, and all my durable stuff died in the beginning.
Right, and you definitely got. I think you got your worth out of it.
Yeah.
But
That's
still,
what my plan was.
Right.
Speed bump.
Yeah, and it worked.
Pin you in, deny you the board control that you wanted.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, so moving on to my
Big
movement
old
phase.
bases.
Is the -2, they're barely going to get there. All right, moving on to psychic phase.
Psychic.
And this is where we get freaky. All right, so
Getting
I'm spending 1 CP
jiggy with it.
on a librarian to cast psychic channeling. What is channeling? Yes,
Yes,
that's the one.
he is now channeled.
So now I'm going to cast Warp Storm or Vortex of Doom.
Vortex of Doom.
Yep.
How big is the Vortex of Doom? Let's see.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to do 2 to 3 mortal wounds plus 1. That is going to do 6.
5, 6.
And then within 3 inches, it's going to do 1 mortal wound to this boss.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's down to 1. And
Get that boss to take
the
me out.
boss takes away.
Need that knob to die. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Well, I'm going to blow up my other CP.
Hmm?
Oh, not right now.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I'm casting Smite first on a 5. Okay, it goes off at 7.
Try and stop it. No. Goes off. So kills the knob.
He's the knob.
Okay.
Now I'm going to use that extra CP for Powerful Adept to cast Purifying Flame.
Okay.
And I'm fishing for an 11 plus. Which I do not get, but it still goes off, doing 4 mortal wounds.
Okay. Take 2.
Not Powerful Adept, that's the wrong one. Psychic Focus? Either way, it's the one that casts additional power. Not Locust. Not Locust. Locust is a captain aura ability for +1 to cast. Mental Clarity or something like that.
Mental focus.
Yeah, Mental Focus.
I know ramming speed. I know
Okay,
black
well,
smoke.
now I'm going to be casting from here Smite on a 6.
Okay.
It goes off.
How many?
3.
Take 3.
It's a bit more effective than the Librarian.
Oh, you know, he's
Against
tired from
that.
all the other guys. He's almost dead.
Yeah. Alright, Drago. He's going to be casting Gate of Infinity, and I will finally get it off.
You will.
There we go.
Hey!
Within 11.
Almost hurt himself doing it.
And he...
But where's he going?
and I don't have CP for a reroll charge. He's going to go in this corner,
Okay.
9 inches away from the kill rig.
Any more psychic?
None that have powers that'll matter.
Okay.
So,
Shooting phase.
shooting phase. Drago will take his pot shots at the kill rig.
Absolutely. 2s. And he did himself a reroll, so he's feeling it.
Yep.
And 5s.
5s.
Or is
No,
it
6s.
It's 6s.
Nada. Oh, Drago did have one more cast.
Oh, go for it.
He has Empiric Amplification.
It's amplificated.
No, 6. Yes, 6 is what I need.
Okay. It is amplificated.
Yep. I am 98% sure. No, 7. Damn it.
Oh!
Okay, not great.
He is not amplificated.
Okay. Well, he won't kill the kill rig. Alright, so shooting wise over here, these storm bolters into the unkillable guy. Hopefully I'll get 1 or 2 off.
Yeah. 3s and 6s. I mean, this is basically War Wounds is the only way that he's ever mostly died.
Oh.
Actually, that's not true. One
2.
time,
Rolled double ones.
4 up,
That's not double ones.
5 up,
But
no wounds. Multi-melt the sister squad, the whatever they're almost didn't kill him, then Cherub to do it again.
librarian and shooting.
And 6s.
Yeah, charging.
Yeah.
Librarian's gonna charge.
Bring it. Makes it.
And these guys are gonna charge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I charge the librarian, because he's probably not gonna do shit and die in combat. And
I
then I'm
mean,
gonna lose that.
We're all in now, right?
Yeah, so that's a 5-inch charge.
Absolutely.
And I make it
Bring them closer.
good. Because I was really worried about that. So I won't lose the objective now if you kill the librarian.
That's a good point.
And Drago's 9-inch charge.
I'm gonna Overwatch.
No, you're not.
Yep. Let me see if I get D3 shots with that gun. See if it lasts. How long it lasts.
Probably till your
Oh,
next.
you're gonna get that flamer last cannon.
Yeah, I know.
Each time the bearer makes each time the weapon selected to shoot. If the bearer successfully manifests any psychic powers this turn.
It's not
Is
your
this-
turn.
It's,
Battle round.
it's a round, so no, it's not.
Yep.
So 1 shot. It needs a 2s to
No.
stick a cannon.
CP?
Needs a 6. I have no CP. Misses. And the what's it called? The lava. It's 1 shot. This is the worst CP I've ever spent. And misses.
Oh my gosh.
How many ones was that? That's like 4 in a row.
That was a ton.
Where should I put that dice away? Hold on. Jeez. Alright. Let's see the 9. I don't know though. Like, there's actually a legitimate chance I just kill with my attacks pack, right?
Yeah, he is brutal.
They have so many attacks.
Nope, he's good. He's gonna
Okay.
stay there. But
All right.
that does give me the 3. Not right now. I still swing. I still get my attacks, but him getting over there gives me the 3
Barrage, or,
engage.
engage.
Fronts. So starting off, you don't have CP interrupt, so it doesn't matter.
No, I don't.
So librarian's got 4 attacks. He hits on 3s. He wounds on 5s.
What's your strength?
5.
Need 6s.
6 is still
T7 minus 1.
okay. Nothing.
He's real good in combat. Is what I'm saying.
This is the staff, which is strength 7.
So needs 5 stay wound.
I did not cast Hammerhand. I cast Smite. So 5.
Probably better anyway.
Just the 1. Neg 1.
5 up. 5 up.
2 damage.
Nope.
Does it lower damage by 1 on that guy?
Yeah. All
Okay.
squigs are all squig scores minus 1 damage.
God, that's so brutal.
Why? I don't know why.
Yeah, that makes no sense, but it's brutal.
They're tough as squig. God. That squig is better than any war boss. The war boss is just along for the ride. Is what I'm saying. And 6s.
6s. 1. Neg 3.
5 up. 5 up. Take 1.
You're down to 1, and I don't have any more swings. Great.
Okay. We got 4 space marines and we got a librarian.
Librarian's got 1 wound.
Okay, so the plan on my next turn would be to charge the librarian. So we're gonna hit the space marines. They're all space marines. We're gonna hit the strike squad, the mooks. I'm gonna put 1 squig on them. That's what I'm gonna do. 1 squig on the librarian. So 5 attacks, 6 attacks because of my relic. Needs 2s. All hit. Needs 3s, so 3 wounds. AP 2.
On the librarian?
No, this is on the
On the strikes. So 5s.
So kills 2. And then 2 squig attacks on the strike squad. Both hit. Both wound. AP3.
Double sixes, come on. Not double fives.
So 3 damage apiece. So just kill 2 more Space Marines.
That's the squad.
1 squig attack on the Librarian. Hits.
Okay.
Roll 6. Come on, baby. No, wounds. AP3.
I have 5 head mold.
So he's good.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, I got 3 on engage. My final rod.
The 12
Oh,
on Rod. I'm going to...
points there. And how many for engage? 3?
3.
3.
All right.
On my turn, I'm going to score 10. I got 2 objectives.
It's turn 5 now.
Turn 5, last of it. So, okay. What is the plan?
CP.
That's right. Very valuable.
And you go fix your movement, man. I mean, your CP.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. So we're going to go... Is our windows here? Yep. We're going to go right here. We're going to go right here. And... You shouldn't stay there. Psychic phase.
Yay.
I'm going to... Frazzle? No. Take D3. Take 3. Down to 13. I'm going to smite. Yes. Need to
All right,
roll,
there you go.
9.
9.
Nope. 3 wounds.
5 ups.
2 wounds. Okay, that's it for my psychic phase. So let's do some shooting. How many wounds does he have?
He has 5 left.
5 left. All right, we're going to shoot. So we got 2 guys here. 4 guys there. How many over here? Just 5.
5.
Yeah, we're not killing that. So let's put the lava into those guys. And then everything else in him.
Okay.
So starting with the War Tower, D3 shots. Just the 1. Wounds. AP3.
Just the 1
Mm-hmm.
and his Drago.
Yes.
So he has a 3 up in mold.
So 3 up.
Good.
Okay. Stick a cannon. He's a 5. Misses. The lava into the guys back there. 3 shots. 1 hit. No wounds. Oh wait, the tough is 3,
Tough
right?
is 3.
That does wound. AP2.
Kill 1.
Okay. Let's do this guy. We're gonna put all the shots into the Space Marines. Rivet gun. Needs 5s. 2 hits. Needs 3s. 1 wound. AP2.
Man.
He's fine.
Cover.
Flamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Force and 4 wounds. No AP. Exactly what I need to kill him. Hey, did a wound. Okay, for shooting. So charges. I'm gonna charge the boosted blast into him.
9.
No, but here we go. No.
8.
Okay, that's all my charges. So
Nice swing.
you swing first.
All right, this is it. This is whether or not the librarian survives.
You have 1 wound. We can do it.
You have 1 wound. I have 1 wound.
This is
This is
really,
it.
we are barely staggering around. Just.
All right, so 3s.
Mm-hmm.
3 hit. And 6s is your weirdness.
Hard as nails.
Not a
Oh.
single.
All right, Squig, eat him. These 2s and 3s. Take 3 mortal wounds.
3 5-up saves. Not a, oh, there was one.
All right. My squig has finally eaten something. Perfect.
Yeah.
Woo!
Does it affect anything?
No, I just...
Okay.
So that squig ate Mortarion once, and we had a big theory about what happened.
Okay.
The thing we ended up on was, at the end, that night at the orc camp, he farted a fart so foul it killed all the orcs around him.
That sounds about right.
So he's got to come this way. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to get on his own. Hey, that's my turn, so go ahead and we got to figure out how to get points here. So I'm going to score
Stranglehold.
one more stranglehold.
One more stranglehold.
And that's
I
it for
believe
me.
you come back so far in Stranglehold.
I had a couple of turns, like I should have been scoring it almost every turn. I just made some mistakes.
Gray Knights, bottom of 5.
So, is there... What are the ways? So you've got 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. I got 10 on the primary.
So, how could you get the 15?
Get the 15 on primary?
1, 2... Well, it's this last turn,
Oh.
round 2, so you can do your turn before you score the primary.
I'm already maxed.
Oh, never mind then.
You're 5.
4, 15,
Oh.
15 is 30 plus 10. That's 40 plus. I'm
So-
already going to
As
score.
long as you get 5.
Yeah, I'm going to score.
Oh, so that's not 5 off including the 10. It's just 5 off, period.
Sorry.
So the best thing for you to do is end your turn, right?
Uh,
Anything else you can... Oh, bring it down.
I don't know that I'm going to. That guy count to bring it down? No. Then I'm just going to kill him for.
Monster?
No, he's a
Oh,
cavalry.
yeah.
Nope, he is not a monster. I mean, he kind of is, but
I mean, he is a
not
monster.
technically.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can get closer. That guy.
You gonna kill him? You gonna
What's the
kill him?
plan?
Yeah. Let's kill him. Get him!
Oh, I can. It'll be 5.5 versus 6.
For sure. Bring him in. He's very happy about this. He wants more charges.
I don't think you understand. I'm just gonna smite you.
Piece of shit. Charge him! Be a man! Mono y mano.
Drago in the command phase gives himself a reroll.
Drago rerolling. All about. That's right. Be coming.
2-inch charge.
I like those odds.
I need those odds. Yeah, I guess these guys are just keep chilling back here, holding those objectives. All right. So we're gonna go to psychic phase.
All right.
We're gonna start with Drago.
Let's do it.
Drago is going to cast Empiric Amplification.
Empiric amplification.
Need a 7.
Is he amplificated? Yes.
Okay. And then he's going to use his other cast, since the final round, to do Warp Shaping to Tide of Convergence,
Sure. I'll pretend I know what that is.
which goes off on a 4.
What does it do?
So now, instead of Tide of Shadows, where I have the light cover and the dense cover, I have, with Nemesis weapons, 6s to wound, do mortal wounds.
Okay.
Convergence.
Before I try and stop that, I want to see if it's even possible. Stop that. Jeez. We're gonna strategically move this. Yeah. So we're not gonna. You got that. You got it.
Okay. So he's cast that, and now these guys are going to cast Smite. And I really want to stick it to you by doing a 3d6 Smite.
Can you on those?
Yeah, it's any Psyker.
Sweet. I would. Absolutely,
But,
I would. I mean, it doesn't really matter if he dies or not.
It's a moral victory.
Well, yeah, I get that. I just do you want to? Is it a CP to just kill this thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the CP on that thing. So this I need 5.
Hmm?
Goes off of the 6, which...
I can't stop it. Or I can. I can't.
Okay. All right. You
How
have a
many
mortal
wounds?
wound save, so I gotta
Feel
roll
no
some.
pain, yeah.
Just the one.
5 up.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
You can't kill Squigzilla.
Okay.
Look at him.
Shooting. Squigs. Taking
Squigs.
3s and then 6s.
Absolutely. Yeah. T7 -1 to wound is pretty good.
Yeah. All right, nothing. All right, the
Drago.
Drago, his into the kill rig.
Mastercrafted.
2s.
Rerolls.
Rerolling the
whole
ones.
thing.
And then this will be 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with this army is they just don't have any ways of rerolling a wound.
AP nothing,
It is AP 1.
so I don't save.
2 damage. Down to 1.
damage? Okay.
Yep.
Down to 12 wounds.
That's doable with that parry application.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You only got to fail 3 saves.
It's true.
Okay.
I only got a 6 up invul. Like, it's not.
Yeah. All right. That's all my shooting, so we're going to go to charges. You know how CP for Overwatch, but Drago into the kill rig.
Yep.
Hey, look, I'm in.
Hey.
And then these guys into Squigzilla.
Yeah, we're doing this for pride.
Oh, buddy, please.
Are we? Yes, we are. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the second time that the spinner turned into a 6. It's pretty. He's doing it on purpose.
Yes, I am absolutely doing it on purpose.
All right, who we doing first?
Well, you don't have interrupts, so...
No, I don't have any.
over
So
there.
it doesn't matter.
All right, over there. This is where I'm going to spend 1 CP.
He really wants to kill this squig.
Yeah. On the Rapier's deadly efficacy.
Which is
Exploding 6s.
nice. Okay.
So this is on the staff.
Hmm?
Yep. 1.
Uh-oh.
Okay. How about the
See,
opposite?
they know about the 6s, I swear.
Yeah. So this is a streak 7, so that's a wound at -1.
Save.
All right, the halberd.
5 up, 5 up.
Uh-oh.
No 6s happen, so
Of course not. Nope.
5 up on streak 6. Yep.
Strength 6 is a 6. The wound.
Okay, well that was a big waste of time and investment. All right,
Good.
Drago.
Here we
He's
go,
got
Drago.
6 attacks.
Tuesday.
2's rerolling. I'll hit. Now 4's no rerolls. Oh, 3 exactly. 6's. Nope.
dead.
He dead.
Does he explode? No.
Okay.
Nothing can kill you anyway.
So that does get me
2
bring
more
it
for
down.
bring it down.
And I will end on 4 objectives.
Cool. I mean, I could kill those guys with a squig. But...
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah,
that
let me
would
see
matter.
if the squig does it.
Yeah.
Let's see if the squig does it. 3 hits. 6s. Come on. 3 mortal wounds. And 2 wounds.
So it's mortal in place of.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Attack sequence ends.
So this is the 5 ups against the mortals. Okay. I would take
Takes
1.
1 wound.
Which 1 guy's wounded, so down with 1 guy.
Hmm?
So 2 saves at -2. 3. Those 6s.
Eats 1. I mean, I also get the swings on the boss, but
Yeah.
I want the squig to eat him. Squig to eat him. Okay.
All right.
Let's,
I cannot believe I could not kill that guy.
I mean, you threw a lot into him.
Yeah.
A
That's
lot.
what he is, yeah. He's just
Yeah.
All right, so let's tally
pain in the
it
butt
up
to
here.
kill.
So you're gonna get how many for your primary?
15.
Primary.
Hmm?
All right.
Engaging off front, so I'm going to get 2.
2. And you've already done rod, and then you killed 1
2
more
more
kill
for
rig,
bring it
so
down.
2 more points, yeah.
Down.
Hmm?
All right, so we're sitting at 45, 570,
And 92.
82, 92.
Pretty good. Wait. You can't score 92.
Yeah, okay.
90's the tops.
10,
No, 100 is top.
100 is top.
Right, but is this counting battle ready?
10 point per battle.
Oh,
No,
wait.
I did not give you
So
all
you
that.
can't get 92 for without battle ready. 90 is the max points.
90 is max without battle ready.
100 is max.
With
you're
battle
getting,
ready.
You're getting 100. You're not getting 102.
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
I'm
I will
getting
die
92.
on this hill.
Yeah, I'm getting 92.
100.
He's already included up here, battle ready.
Oh,
we
is
both
it?
started with 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I started you all on.
That's okay. So 92 with
Yeah.
battle ready.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but it's 10 anyways.
Yeah.
We're looking at 10, 15, 20, 30, 39, 45. So you beat me by double. Nice.
55.
55.
because
Oh,
of battle
almost
ready.
double.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good game, man.
Dude, that is a brutal list. Because, like, even with me having so many points ahead and killing as much as I did, you still, like, you could have wiped me off the board in one more turn. Maybe two.
Yeah, I still would have lost, but
Yeah.
good luck. A few different turns of like, if I just make sure I'm on my
Yeah.
objectives and stuff. But
A little bit of tighter
even
play.
that, it's just so. Yeah, that's the thing about orcs. Is like everything's really explosive. Like it's just, it can deal a lot of damage if it just gets to it, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on a quick holding screen. We're gonna jump back over here to do a real quick debrief.
Oh yeah,
Call it-
for sure.
call it. Right back. Hey everyone, thank you all for viewing. So from y'all's perspective, what do you think went right? What do you think went wrong?
So right and wrong at the same time would be Aaron did an excellent job of just I was stuck in my corner for like all of the game except for like the last 2 turns. And by that point, I was killing stuff. The points were so far gone I couldn't catch up.
Absolutely. My army is designed for board control, and your army is designed for board control. So it was really who got first in taking the board. And
Well,
so-
I think weirdly enough, like going second kind of helped you in that one because I could
Yeah.
only go so far out without just being all the threat ranges and everything. And I couldn't shoot anything on the first turn, not really. So maybe I might be wrong, but it didn't feel great on my side.
Yeah, I mean honestly, when the very first turn, I thought you were gonna press out much farther
We should
than
have.
you did because I really
Should've,
thought
yeah.
you were gonna just push way out into the board and then make Aaron try to eat away at the front because where else is he gonna go?
That's true.
At least that's what I from an innocent, a concerned imperial citizen.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't aggressive enough. Like I had 3 commando units that could have charged in. I didn't. I mean, besides the secondary problems of not rotting and that kind of thing.
Because
Maybe I should have got there because I was just worried about getting mortal wounds to death. But maybe
Sure.
maybe it's gonna take them anyway.
Well, that's what I
So-
thought, right? I thought you were just gonna push out, sit on all the objectives other than the ones in his deployment zone, and then just be like, "Hey, just come at me."
You know what I didn't think of this, but I could have just put like, because it's in your psychic phases first. So I could have just put the commandos, like basically just like screen up front. You can't move past them, and you have to move around them to psychic, and then you're smiting commandos. I
Right.
don't really care about that. That's a good. Think about that next.
that is absolutely what I thought would happen. Like,
time.
I looked at you in this corner, and most of your stuff was here, even though you had the full table edge, and it's all fast. And I was like, he's gonna speed walk and just break out and control over half the board in the
Right.
first turn, and then I'm gonna be limited on what I can do because I'm gonna only have my first turn, which since I put half of my army in reserves, I didn't have that much oomph
Right.
that first turn.
Good point.
That's true.
So I was like,
About
okay,
that.
I might not be able to kill enough to even bring in some reserves to even help me. But because I was able to pin you in, it
Right.
allowed me board control for quite a bit.
Hmm.
Even with my units that aren't super durable, especially against your stuff, I was still able to hold you there for, I'd say a good 2 rounds.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. No, for
that
sure.
was an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing that I thought was great was like your Dread Knight's shooting against his vehicles was
Mhm.
very effective.
Yeah.
Like very jealous of your strength 8 shooting for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's the perfect profile.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people look at like the heavy sight cannon and they go, it's whatever, 6 shots, strength 8, -2, 2 damage. It's a marine killer. But you put empiric amplification on something, and then you could boost it to strength 9, -3,
Shoot thunder
doing
hammers
3 damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could really do a lot of work.
for
Like,
sure.
especially if they don't have an Inmuln or a 4-up save or something.
Mhm.
I mean, that's my whole army basically.
Exactly, and that's why it was so effective.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all very much for viewing. And again, if you haven't followed on Twitch, please do so. Also have Barely Battle Ready on YouTube. We'll have this video up shortly for those that did miss it on Twitch. You can catch it on YouTube, but please subscribe and follow. Otherwise, we will catch you all on the next one, next Wednesday.
Yeah.